bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Hi, this is Kevin Pollak. You're, of course, listening to Touhyville with Steve Touhy. Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened out. You gotta see the show. It's not a move. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 19th day of June, 2024. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, that was
Are we?
Your school teacher just came out there.
Uh-huh.
Good morning, class. Good morning, Mrs. Touhy. You good this morning?
Yeah.
It's
Yes, sir. It's hump day.
you know what's odd though is there's nothing different for us in the morning today.
Right.
But Juneteenth, our offices are closed,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels like we're here on a day off. Doesn't it feel odd? Like, and there's nothing different this morning. There's not
Right.
ever anybody here when we're doing this
Right.
anyway. Like, it's not like anything has
Yeah.
changed.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like we're here on a Saturday. Like what?
Yeah.
Like it feels odd.
weird.
And there's a lot of people that aren't off today, so it's a normal day for a
Yeah.
lot of people. But
Yeah.
it's just one of those things where it's like, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It felt odd. I don't normally wear shorts to work, so I'm wearing shorts today.
Yeah, I'm
and,
wearing
and
short alls.
yeah, we're
Mhm.
just like we're very cash. I didn't shave today, which you can't really tell. I mean, one day,
Yeah.
it's like but still, it's like
Mm-hmm.
it feels like a day off, but
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, it is in some ways. Like after the show, we're gonna go off and have the rest of the day off, But it is funny how it feels odd today. I don't know why. So maybe it's because it's Garfield the Cat Day. That might do it. Eat an Oreo day
Okay.
if you want, I suppose. I don't have any. Do we still have the space ones? I think those are all gone, right? We
I
finally got
think
rid of
those are all
Yeah,
gone. But
yeah.
ever since they wanted to charge me $40 to get the Q ones made in shipping, I was like, yeah, we're done with the Oreos.
Free BSD day. I don't know if that's getting something free or freeing someone.
I think it's probably freeing somebody, but
Um,
FreeBSD is an operating system used to power modern servers, desktops, and embedded platforms.
Cheryl's so smart about computer stuff.
You know
off
me,
the top
yeah,
of her
I
head,
mean,
she knew that.
I'm TikTok IT. Can't figure out the volume on my computer, but don't you worry, I got you. I'll just do what every IT guy I've ever worked with did. Did you turn off the computer?
Turn it on and
Did
turn
you
it
ju-
off. Yeah.
Did you pull the plug out of the wall
Yep.
and wait 5 seconds at
Mhm.
Comcast every time I called them and everything was
Yeah.
down?
There you go. National Martini Day.
All right.
I don't know that I've ever had a martini. I don't think I ever have. Yeah.
Did you ever try my gummy bear one?
I mean,
from,
well, that's what I was going to say. I may have
Mojo's?
sipped it, just to see, but I don't.
One of our favorite restaurants.
Yeah.
Take the 2-hour drive. Trust me, it's worth it. Best Cajun food on planet Earth.
Yeah, good stuff.
Owned by one of the best owners on planet
Very
Earth. As I
sweet.
look at you, and
Yeah, yeah.
you're like, wait a second.
I don't own a restaurant.
No, but
so it's
she's the
okay.
best.
Yeah. National Pets in Film Day.
All right.
I would imagine Toto, probably the most famous.
You think?
Lassie.
Lassie, Toto. What about the dog from that movie that like broke my heart? It was so hard to watch. With
so famous you don't even remember it.
no,
So,
I'm looking at Jennifer Aniston and
Yeah.
Owen Hoo-ha.
Yeah, Owen Wilson. Yeah.
I've never cried that
Mitch and
hard.
Me, Molly and Me.
Marley
and Me. I knew it was
Oh
something like
my
that.
gosh. I have not cried that hard. I mean,
Mhm.
since the Barbie movie.
Yeah. but I mean not
Oh no.
but not I mean not as famous. I mean you couldn't even remember the name. Like not as famous as Toto, and I said Toto and you knew exactly who I was talking about. You know.
Yeah, it's the morning, so give it a minute, all right?
No, but I'm just saying Toto, Lassie, those have got to be right up there at the top as far as
big deal.
pets in films.
Yeah. All right, this is gonna
Gizmo.
Pets.
That's the gremlin.
And
Famous
here's
pet.
the deal. I don't care about. I know. Yeah, that was. A dog's purpose. Oh, there's a lot of
Old Yeller.
25 most iconic pets in history.
Wow.
Okay.
25.
Toto was number 1.
I'm just saying. I know my
Babe.
stuff. Yes.
Not you, babe. Babe.
I got
from the
you,
movie
babe.
Babe.
Oh yeah, the pig. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Asta?
What?
In The Thin Man? Get out of here.
Mm.
Captain Flint?
What?
A Parrot in Treasure Island?
All before we get to Lassie.
Yeah.
Come on.
Duchess?
Stop.
Beethoven? Max from The Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
Okay, but
Up?
does anybody
Doug
yeah
from Up?
does anybody remember these dogs? If I just said the name of a movie,
Yeah,
would
I
you
don't-
remember the dog?
Not at all. Balto? Do you remember Balto?
No.
That was when my kids were young. Blowfield's cat from Russia with Love.
See what I'm saying? Like
Lassie, number 10.
get
Get
out
out
of
of here.
10. 10.
Lucky, the dog, the Dalmatian from 101 Dalmatian.
Yeah.
Angelfish from A Fish Called Wanta. Come on now.
See?
Old Yeller.
Right.
Okay, that one you know. Baby from Bringing Up Baby in 1938.
All right. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Air Bud.
Okay.
Beethoven.
Yeah.
Number 16.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Black Beauty. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I'm in with Black Beauty.
Yep.
Chance, Shadow, and Sassy from Homeward Bound.
Yeah.
Hedwig, the Snowy Owl from Harry Potter. Snowy Owl from Harry Potter.
The snowy pile.
Ah,
We name our snowy
20.
piles.
Snoopy.
You're telling me Snoopy's 20 on the list of most
know.
famous pets.
Right.
Get
Wilbur.
lost.
Wilbur from Charlotte's Web, which is what I thought of when
Never
I
saw
thought
it.
of Babe.
Never saw.
Oh, yeah. Don't watch Charlotte's Web. Will tear your heart up.
Yeah,
I
never
was
saw
like,
Charlotte's Web in my
Why
life.
must every cartoon be Marley?
Mm-hmm.
Hooch. I remember Hooch.
All right,
Do you remember
Hooch,
all the
yeah.
drool? I was like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There it is.
All right. Well, I don't agree with a lot of those,
Yep.
but National Watch Day. I assume it's like as in the watch on your hand
Okay.
or on your wrist, probably. Most people
All
don't wear. Yeah, that's what it is.
I wear watches all the time. Most people.
Mhm.
There's a question for you. Do you wear a watch?
Yeah, put that one on our list.
Mhm.
Non-existent producer Fred, can you put that on the list? Albatross Day, Sauntering Day. Do you saunter?
Well,
World Sickle Cell Day. And of course, today is Juneteenth, as we mentioned. So there you go. Larry jumping in early saying, good morning. Good morning, Larry. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you being a part of the program. Let's see what's happening this morning. The U.S. has stopped inspecting avocados in Mexico due to security concerns. So don't be surprised if you start finding weird stuff in your avocados.
not
It's-
cool.
yeah.
Okay, kids. Nope.
The only place I expect to find plastic in my avocado is Trader Joe's.
All I
Stop
think
it.
about when you say stuff like that is the movie Arachnophobia. Do you remember how they came
Was there
here
spiders
in
all over the place?
but they came in like in shipments and
Oh,
you
see?
just see them like crawling out
I
the.
never saw it. Yeah.
I saw
Look at-
one
you're
scene and I
creeping
was
yourself
like,
out just
I am.
talking
Look
about
at
it.
my. Look at my.
Just talking.
I'm. Yeah, I know. I'm covered in like heebie-jeebies right now. Yuck.
You mentioned this to me yesterday off the air. The Surgeon General wants social media platforms now to put a warning label on that mentions potential harm to children's mental health. I think this will work because everyone knows that when kids see a warning label, they stay away.
Right.
It works really well.
Yeah.
It doesn't make them want to go to it more at all.
No.
A new study says eating cheese can help you live longer.
Yay! I'm gonna live forever.
I'm sorry, living larger. Sorry,
Oh,
larger.
that's not funny.
Who says there's never any good news? Yeah, I'm gonna live forever is now the Wisconsin State theme song. That's what they've decided.
Right.
Yeah. Around 270 million people in the U.S. could see temperatures at or above 90 degrees this week.
Okay.
The only place right now to stay cool is between Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. It's the coldest area in America right now.
Did you see that he bought an RV or something?
No.
An RV
Somewhere
was
to sleep.
delivered onto the property. I'm like,
Come
dude,
on,
if you're
guys.
not trying to get like, yeah.
Do you remember when we used to watch the show on ABC called Wife Swap?
Yeah.
And do you remember one was
Yep.
with Andy Dick?
Andy
and,
Dick,
And he
uh-huh.
lived in the driveway.
Yep, he lived in the driveway. I'm like, oh, dude.
Guys, I don't think this show is really working.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish says she's never been dumped. Taylor Swift said, then how do you write songs?
Right.
No, that's the only way I know. Justin Timberlake was charged with drunk driving.
Yeah, I saw that.
I got to tell you, he should have called an Uber. He probably would have just seen one of his old NSYNC bandmates as the driver. I think Joey Fatone drives Uber, I think. And lastly, the Boston Celtics have officially won the NBA title. That was the other night.
Okay. All I can tell you is that half-court shot was ridiculous. I don't
Yeah.
even know how anybody makes something like that.
Now,
was insane.
Was that an important like, was it at the end of the game? Was it halftime? I didn't see where
I
it
think
was.
it was right before halftime. I
Halftime?
don't think it was like they said
Wasn't
it's
like
a
a
buzzer
game
beater,
winner,
but
yeah.
it wasn't a buzzer beater, meaning like
the
they
game.
were 72-73 and this took it. Or,
Yeah. But yes, Boston wins another NBA title. I hope this doesn't lead to people from Boston being obnoxious or anything.
No, they'll stay as humble as they've always
Sure.
been.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
Your Galena insurance agent is to your financial health what your doctor is to your physical health. Don't put off making sure that you and your assets are fully protected. Call Tasha today at 219-866-0834. Galena Insurance, your Erie insurance specialist. In home, auto, watercraft business, life, and more. Experience the Galena Insurance difference. Call 219-866-0834 today. All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," we need to talk. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. Stop by our office at 210 Washington Street in Rensselaer. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
A smooth, close Barbasol shave in the morning lifts your confidence. That rich, creamy lather will catapult you to greatness. Nothing can stop you today. Well, except that traffic jam. Barbasol, it's a can of can-do.
Are you concerned about age-related macular degeneration, or AMD? If you're over 50, then you should be. AMD impacts as many as 1 in 10 Americans over 50. Now, protecting your eyes is easier thanks to New Nordic's Blueberry Eye Supplements. New Nordic's Blueberry Eye Supplements not only protect your eyes, but help improve night vision, as well as helping to relieve eye fatigue caused by digital devices. Enjoy healthy vision with New Nordic's Blueberry Eye Supplements. Available now at Amazon.com or NewNordicUSA.com.
Brought to you by Navage. Don't let a cold, sinus infection, or allergies ruin your day. Breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier with Navage. Visit Navage.com, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, or a store near you.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
$5 won't get you much food these days, even on a value menu, unless you're at KFC. With the new taste of KFC deals, you can get a hot, juicy drum and thigh, creamy mashed potatoes and gravy, and a flaky, buttery biscuit starting at just $4.99. Son of a bucket, that's a good deal. The new taste of KFC deals starting at just $4.99. It's finger-licking good. Prices, participation, and product offering may vary. Tax, tip, and fees extra.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
It's Wednesday.
Is it?
Wednesday. You know what time it is?
Is it time to make the donuts?
I read somewhere that the smell of donuts is one of the strongest aphrodisiacs.
Donuts!
Whoa, excellent!
That's how you get banned from a donut shop.
Donut o'clock. That's great.
Oh, the diet starts tomorrow, but the show must go on now.
It's showtime.
Yep. Steve and Cheryl with you here, hanging out, doing our thing on a Wednesday morning. You know, I hear that thing, time to make the donuts. There has been lots of times, because for those that don't know me, like personally, I mean, if you listen to the show, you can figure it out too. I'm the king of beating a dead horse. Like, if I find something funny, I'll just keep doing it over and over and over again, even when it's just me in a room by myself. And I can tell you probably at least 300 times in my life, I get out of bed in the morning and I'm stumbling into the bathroom and I go, time to make the funny. And it makes me laugh every time. I don't care. It's just for me. I'm just in a room by myself. Yeah. Portion of the show today brought to us by Virks Fine Jewelry, creating dreams and memories through knowledgeable and creative custom jewelry design. Let them turn your ideas into wearable pieces of art. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. Also, want to mention our friends over at the Fountain Stone Theater. Tomorrow is free Family Film Festival. So make your plans to get out there. Doors open at 10 o'clock. And, of course, at 10:30, the movie starts. They do it every Thursday throughout the summer, all the way through July, I think, is when it ends. So Touhyville Media, of course, glad to be a part of that. You could also, not on free day, you can go to the movies and just get out of the heat. Go watch Inside Out 2, The Watchers, Bad Boys Ride or Die, the Garfield movie, or If, still there at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit FountainStoneTheaters.com. Download their app as well. You can get tickets and everything right there on their app. So, all right, let's wrap up our poll question from yesterday, where we asked you, how much do you pay attention to national news? Not Russ Martin. We know you guys listen to Russ Martin and get your local news, but nationally, you guys watch the news, you listen to the news, you read the news. 32% said they watch some. 30% said barely any. It's really pretty even. I watch a little, or none. Then you've got 15% that they said they watch and read a lot. Like they're in the news.
That's what I chose.
That's where you voted.
But
yeah?
I'm really not. It's funny because if I didn't have this job, I would ban it. I would just not. I
Really?
would not turn to it. It's just so negative and it's so not factual. I don't even know where to get the facts anymore on anything.
Well, can I just tell you? I've been doing this for 30 years and I don't watch the news, so you're fine. You don't have to.
Yeah, but you say that, but I do contribute a lot to the events that that we discuss.
Totally.
Yeah. So
that said, don't.
Yeah.
Like if it invades your brain, that's why I stay away from it.
Well,
It's
and I don't do it like all the time. I either do it as I wake up with my coffee.
Yeah.
And if it starts getting too negative, like they talked about the amount of, I guess, 17 children have been killed since last Friday on Chicago.
Yeah, that's the
and
kind
a
of stuff that I
7-year-old
can't
who was
take.
playing on a big wheel yesterday. I mean, I'm like, bye. I'm done.
That's the kind
I
of
can't.
that's why I don't. I can't
Yeah.
take that stuff. I can't.
And you see the moms
And
just
I know,
going, yeah.
I know I can't take that stuff. I know it's real. I know it happens. I know it's out there. I can't take that stuff. I can't, it's just, it will take me too far down into a bad thing. Like I just can't.
Well, here's what happens to my brain. Like I see that and I'm like, and all I think about is the commandment to love, like that it's so clear biblically to love your enemies. And it's like, why in the world would that be something that God said, like that Jesus just said, do like that? It just sounds like, are you kidding? Like, but they asked him, like, what do we need to do? And he goes, it's simple. Love each other and love your enemies. And that always comes to my mind first. And then I go, okay, for all of us putting love out there and seeing these kind of results, sometimes it's just like, is it moving the needle? Which the answer is yes, but it's very challenging, I think. I mean, to just see how crazy things are getting. It's just illogical almost.
That's why my answer was I avoided on purpose 14% of people.
Yeah.
Almost the same same amount
as people that watch
a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Like avoid it on purpose, watch a lot.
Yep.
Like it's
Yeah. And here, I wouldn't avoid it if it was just all facts and all this stuff, but it's the arguments that come from it, and then the things that go viral from it. That it's, can we please, like, yeah.
I'm surprised 9% said read some online. I would have thought more people got their news online.
Online, that only 9%. Yeah, that is shocking.
Like that they get their news through the internet, like scrolling and seeing a story on. I mean,
I think that's correlated to the people that just avoid the news because they think that they're avoiding news. Let's say, I don't watch a 6 o'clock news with Lester Holt, but in my feed, things will pop up and I'll be like, oh, all right. Well, I didn't know that happened. That's how I found out about Justin Timberlake. I didn't watch it like.
Right. Well, it's funny because we had a story the other day that you sent me from WGN News in Chicago.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing WGN News in my feed a lot.
Sorry.
No.
I know it's not a thing for you.
WGN News is not like
their news.
Yeah, WGN News, they have a lot of funny things. What caught my eye yesterday, and this won't affect most people around here, is somebody's security cam caught a car go off the road into somebody's like yard in Kankakee, and
I
so
didn't see that
it
story.
just caught my eye because we lived right near Kankakee.
Yeah.
So did radio in Kankakee for many years. So anyway, Tina says I usually watch NBC Nightly News. That's the only one I watch. George says usually whatever I hear on the radio. I don't get to watch a lot of TV. Susie says I regularly watch and read, but I don't immerse myself in it. I just try to keep up on things. I try to keep up on some things. I just, like I said, there's just so much that I just don't want to deal with. Yeah. Like Jim says, watching the bromance between Putin and Kim Jong-un, like that's because then I know where my brain goes. Like I think
Yeah.
about, like,
I think the end of the world.
That's
what I think
right.
of.
So that's
Like,
why I try to
start
avoid
get
it,
nervous,
'cause I'm
and I'm like, I don't need to get that on top of everything I have to think about all day.
well, and I'm pretty sure I don't have the power to stop it if it is the end of the world. So I might as well just
You
live my
could be
life
like
and
me,
do
who
my
thinks
thing.
that they
you
can
know?
control everything. Yeah.
Well, you don't think you can control everything.
No.
You just wish you could, which is I think a normal parental thing that you
I
just want
suffer a lot
you just
that
want
way.
you just want to control everything that your
Mhm.
kids do. I'm sure my parents, are in their 70s. I'm sure they wish they could control everything that I did,
Yeah,
to avoid
it's
any
just-
kind of hurt.
I
Like if
don't-
they see hurt coming down the road, they would
Right.
like to, any parent would like to tell your kid, turn right, you're going towards pain, turn right, turn
So
right.
ever since surviving cancer,
Mhm.
like we know how it just dropped on our head. Like I just went for,
Mhm.
what I thought in my head
Routine?
was a stupid, mammogram. Like in
Mhm.
my head, I was like, okay, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to go there. And then 24 hours later, you're going to say I have nothing to worry about. And then I'm going to
Mhm.
think, why did I waste my time? And then I'm going to
Mhm.
do it all over again a year from now, just in case,
Right.
And yeah, just in case actually happened.
Mhm.
And then I survived.
Mhm.
And we know a lot of people who have not.
Mhm.
And so when I see anybody with cancer,
Mhm.
I just get that feeling again about how arbitrary it all is,
Mhm.
how invasive it all is. Like, oh, you just put up the Christmas tree, and we're huffing and puffing and thinking, why do I have 3 freaking Christmas trees in my house? This
Mhm.
takes, a week to get set up every year. It's like stupid,
Mhm. Mhm.
And then you get diagnosed and you go, I hope I live to see I live to see myself put up the Christmas trees next year. Like
Mhm.
the perspective is crazy.
Mhm.
It turns on its head. And then I live with the fact that if I've survived, then I had better be thankful and grateful and be putting the best of me out there.
Mhm.
Like, because God didn't do that. He didn't waste it on me.
Mhm.
And so every time I see stuff, I literally feel for people I don't even know,
Mhm.
and pray for people that I don't even know. But it
Mhm.
drives me nuts that I have zero control. There's zero control over it.
That's life.
Yeah. I
that's-
mean,
that's life.
I'm sure all the people here, okay, we're going to have to take this. We're going to have to do this. You're going to
Mhm.
have to do this. I mean, I remember with radiation, I was like, do I really have to do radiation? Because I thought you got it all. And they're like, if even one cell is there, it'll recreate so fast your head will spin.
Mhm.
And then it'll kill you because it comes back aggressive.
Yeah.
I just, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's yep.
so
But you can't control everything.
right. But that's
we have
nuts.
No,
Do you
we gotta,
not
we gotta
see,
just live.
I even see, I'm down the rabbit hole. Like I'd
I
like
know.
to come up, plug the rabbit hole, and never think about it again, other than when I take my chemo meds.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how to help people get there. Like, what I mean?
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
You can't even do it with your own close family. You can't
Mhm.
control what's going on.
No, that's everybody lives their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I just saw this in the news. Ready?
Uh-huh.
What say you about this? BP managers. I don't know if you know, there was a CEO that was ousted who made like a bazillion dollars
Mhm.
after there was a personal relationship and they got sued and all this stuff.
Mhm.
So BP has gone to all managers and given them an ultimatum: disclose all office romances from the past 3 years or get fired. So who knew in a
you
gasoline
do
company,
that,
people
though?
are like, that actively romancing.
Listen,
Apparently that's where we could find our next mates.
gasoline. There's a lot of pumping.
Oh, geez. Oh my God. I think you just came up with a marketing campaign.
Dar says, good morning, hanging out with us here in Touhyville. By the way, when you said a few minutes ago, you said just in case. That's actually going to be Justin Timberlake's next album, Just in Case of Beer.
Just in case of beer.
Yeah.
Just in case of,
whiskey. Yeah. We'll get into that too. And we're going to come back to the BP thing because I have thoughts. I want to take a break. So I think I think that's really interesting because I'm not so sure that they can do that. I mean, I'm sure BP's a big company. They'd probably check with lawyers.
I think it's interesting though, because
really invasive.
If someone gets scared, they'll out. Do you know what I mean? That's yeah.
Yeah, this seems like a really weird privacy thing. So I do want to dive into that coming up in just a little bit.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, Juneteenth, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 7 a.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 97. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 72. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 94. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 70. Friday, sunny and hot with a high near 95. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 74.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Looking to sell your home? At Fit For You Home Solutions, we're not just your cash buyer. We are your trusted allies through the entire selling process. If you are an overwhelmed landlord, behind on your payments, or inherited a property with a lot of stuff that is a hassle for you, we got your back. With the streamlined process and fair cash offers, we'll make buying your home easy peasy. Call or text 219-206-0666 today, or visit us online at homes, LLC.com. That's fitforyouhomesllc.com.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help. Doing what? Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Now your ideas don't have to wait. Now they have everything they need to come to life. Dell Technologies and Intel are creating technology that loves ideas, loves expanding your business, evolving your passions. We push what technology can do, so great ideas can happen right now. Find out how to bring your ideas to life at Dell.com. Welcome to Now.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
Is it? Actually, it's Wednesday.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Hump day.
Why do you call it?
Hump day.
Because. But halfway there.
Where?
Till the weekend.
The weekend.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Till then, let's get back to work.
Let's get back to work.
Let's go.
Oh, goody. We're on.
It's showtime.
That's right. We're halfway there. It's hump day. Hump day. Yeah. We take it as our personal duty. I said duty. To get you up over this hill that we call Wednesday, start rolling you down towards the weekend. Portion of the show this morning brought to us by our friends over at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Today seems like a good McDonald's day. Grab yourself a little breakfast. Here's some deals on the app right now. $1 any size soft drink when you use the app, McDonald's app. How about 20% off any purchase of $10 or more? How about that on the app? That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Free medium fry with a minimum purchase of $3. 15% off any purchase of $10 or more. Lots of great deals there on the McDonald's app. Download it today. You could be getting cool deals like that too from the Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's in Remington, DeMott, and 2 great locations in Rensselaer. Yeah, good stuff there going on at McDonald's. All right. Let's see. Where are we at here? Oh, BP. Okay. BP says no more pumping other than gas here at BP.
Oh, gee.
What? By the way, on a total side note, I know we've talked about this before, but can I just say, I'm not sure if I should feel old about this or just feel good about it.
No pumping in the office?
No,
That's what
no. I'm walking around doing my grocery shopping the other day.
Yeah.
And Poison's Unskinny Bop is playing through the speakers.
I know. They're so good. Strax has great music.
I mean, I love the hair bands. Poison is the first headline band that I ever saw. So, but I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm going, and I'm looking around at you know, Grandma Molly over there getting her chicken, and I'm like, does she know what he's talking about? It's just, again, I remember being a kid, and all you heard in like stores or elevators, it was all the same. It was like, boring,
Right.
You know,
it was all Kenny G.
Yes. Yeah. It was light hits. It was Lionel Richie Safe. It was Barry Manilow. It was Barbra Streisand.
Still.
Yeah. It was all like nice and soft, and and I'm going to get my butter in the I'm like, and I'm singing along. I mean, I'm walking through the grocery store, right? I'm walking through the grocery store singing, but there's also a part of me, right? But there's also a part of me that says, okay, when we were kids, it was all our parents' old music. Is that what that is?
Okay,
are we old?
Yes, and
That wasn't the answer I wanted.
When we were little, we thought we know what it feels like when we used to think 30-year-olds were old. Like adults were old.
Right.
Everybody was old.
Mhm.
And then came our music and we were like, oh, it's the coolest. Although the 80s music is the coolest. So I arguably, I mean, I don't know.
But
My point is
Mhm.
that doesn't mean that they didn't like our music. I remember falling off my chair.
Mhm.
My mom listened to Barry Manilow. She listened to Neil Diamond. We went to concerts together. She loved show tunes, all that stuff.
Mhm.
One of her favorite bands was Hootie and the Blowfish.
You're kidding.
Nope. And so the first time I heard her singing to Hootie and the Blowfish while she was an accountant for a jeweler. So she's doing the books and she's she's singing along. I was like, what is happening here?
Now, the same thing happened for me with my dad. My dad loved Billy Joel.
Yeah.
Loved early Elton John. I mean, I remember going through his records and finding old Elton John.
Right.
Which I wish I had now. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
they probably like got flooded or, you know, warped in a
Right,
flood.
with the feathers and all that stuff
Right.
on
But
the cover.
they
Mhm.
probably like they're probably worth tons now.
Yeah.
But he also really liked Gloria Estefan. Like and Miami Sound Machine or Time Machine or Sound Machine? Sound Machine.
Sound Machine.
Yeah. Not Time Machine. They didn't go anywhere. That was Michael J. Fox. So, but
No,
yeah,
I know.
he would
I mean,
like-
I still, yeah.
Could you imagine? I mean, my dad, you know, coming to, I mean, you know,
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And my mom loved two people. She loved Engelbert Humperdinck. Okay.
Which is just a funny name.
And then she loved beautiful black guy. Romantic singer.
Luther Vandross?
No.
No.
Go back.
Oh.
50s. It'll come to me.
Okay.
But I mean, to think that she loved all that.
Yeah.
And then here she is with Hootie and the Blowfish.
Right, love
like,
it. Yeah, I like
Yep.
how Hootie and the Blowfish causes you to do the Carlton. That's funny.
Yeah,
By the way, speaking of Humperdinck, BP says no more. BP tells employees to reveal office romances or get fired after the CEO Bernard Looney's affair scandals. Yeah, do you know how many of their employees are going, wait a minute? So you're telling me because the CEO can't keep it in his pants, would all of us have to say something?
No. What they're saying is we're on to something and we're not gonna lose billions. You know,
I don't know.
the only way we're willing to do that is by accidentally crashing into something and dumping a bunch of oil and then
Yeah.
killing everything in the major
Yeah.
waterways.
Yeah. Sue
But-
says, good morning. Good morning, Sue. Thank you for being a part of Touhyville this morning. Oil giant BP reportedly ordered employees to disclose any office romances or risk losing their jobs months after its CEO was canned over his scandalous affairs. Yes? Were you going to say something?
Oh, you could tell on my I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Chances are. So it was
Nat King Cole?
No.
No.
Oh my gosh. Now I just had him.
Well, that was fun. Bill Cosby.
No.
No. Sammy Davis Jr.
No.
No.
But she did like,
Adam Sandler.
yeah. No. Now I'm putting chances are in there. Oh my
You
gosh.
just
I just had it
you
and then I
drew
lost
my
it.
attention.
I know. Johnny Mathis.
All right, Johnny Mathis.
That was
Good.
her favorite.
Whew, that hurts.
Johnny Mathis and
All right.
Hootie and the Blowfish. Sorry. Okay.
The updated conflicts of interest policy, which was communicated to staff via email last week, was seen by news organizations. Highlights show ex-CEO Bernard Looney's sudden departure last September continues to reverberate through the company. The new policy prohibits employees from directly or indirectly managing relatives or those with whom they have an intimate relationship.
Well, that's right. That's sexual harassment in the workplace. I mean, you can't manage somebody. Well, yeah, I guess you do. Yeah.
That's literally what came to first in my mind.
Right. But I almost didn't go to work for Star Radio because of it.
Right, but I wouldn't have been your manager. That was just you and I had just started dating. We're like, that's a lot of pressure to put on people just dating, date, work together. We thought it was a lot of pressure. Then it turned out we were fine. You know?
Yeah, but I had been in sexually harassing situations before, and I didn't want to open myself to it because inevitably,
But I wouldn't
in
have been
my
your manager.
opinion, the woman always gets screwed in the end. And I don't mean literally. I mean, it's
Like
not a good
BP.
thing.
I'm just saying I wasn't your manager then. Like I wouldn't have been your manager.
Right.
I was in a different department, you know.
Yeah. But just even having to work, there's just things that, yeah. Like, I don't think I would say to a normal manager things like,
you say to me, like, listen, I need my plants hung.
No, I'm saying like the way I talked, to you, I would be like, okay, could you not use the word amazing in every commercial of
Right.
mine? I would never have dared say that to an equal level manager. I just would have gone, can we find like a thesaurus and maybe use a different word? Or I don't know what, but the approach, because we were,
But that was because we had
intimate,
right. But that's because we had a personal relationship.
Yeah.
I was friends with the general manager for 15 years. I talked to him different than I would a different general manager too. So can you now not be friends with your manager? Can you not have any kind of personal relationship with your manager? How far do you take that?
Yeah.
Because yes, you are going to talk differently with your friends than to your regular boss. I mean, you and I have had conversations before too, where we go, okay, this has to be a work conversation. We have to have a work conversation right now.
Right.
You know?
Right. And we do that often because our meetings could go on all day, every
Right.
day. I mean, we're just talking about everything.
Yeah,
you know.
because then it could lead into the kids, then it could lead into what are we
Yeah.
doing this weekend, and then
Mhm. Yeah.
So I don't know. I understand that BP's nervous. I don't know what this scandal was, by the way, with the affair.
What's his name? Because I do want to look that you said it and I didn't know
Bernard Looney was fired last year after it was learned he carried on relationships with colleagues. Okay. The managers were given a 3-month grace period running to September 1st to make these declarations of their relationships with anybody that they're working with. Before the latest changes, BP's code of conduct did not outright ban relationships between staffers, though it advised employees to proactively manage conflicts of interest, which can include having an intimate relationship with someone whose pay, advancement, or management you can influence. New York Post also sought comment from BP. BP confirmed the policy update regarding conflicts of interest arising from familial and intimate relationships at work. Employees were previously required to disclose and record such relationships if they felt there could be a conflict of interest, the company said in an emailed statement to Reuters. So,
well, he did.
Know.
Okay, so he had to forfeit $40 million in severance. Yeah. After he engaged in serious misconduct and not fully disclosing relationships with employees.
Okay. I'm going to only assume that if you're willing to forfeit $40 million, these were not above board good relationships.
Not necessarily.
You know,
not necessarily. I'd argue not necessarily. Because the problem is like when you're attracted to somebody and you're in love, you're not thinking about all the ramifications or consequences of what it's going to do in the workplace from that point on.
I understand.
So like if all of a sudden you said to me, you know what, Cheryl, I'm not going to give you that raise. Like, you know, you're just, let's say it ran its course and now we're done. We're done. We had a relationship, you know, it didn't work, but we were all, ooh, you know, I love you. You love me, all that stuff. And then it ends. And then comes my review time. And they say, okay, well, you know what? You're kind of annoying. And so this year we're not going to give you a raise. It's as simple as being able to correlate or try to correlate the fact that my lack of a raise has nothing to do with the job I did and has everything to do with the fact that you could care less about me anymore because a year ago you were all willing to give me a 30% raise because I was great in the sack. Or you really cared about me. Like, you know, I mean, it doesn't have to be as as icky as the first
Yeah,
one. But
I suppose
it's
I mean, I guess
difficult
it
to
could-
prove that.
it
It gets
could get messy.
It
Yeah.
gets convoluted. It just does.
Yeah, it could get messy.
And then
you
it
know.
gets really messy if, let's say, because we aren't this type, but let's say we're the lovey-dovey type, like,
Mhm.
and we can't keep our paws off each other in the workplace. Could you imagine if we're like, I'm like, hey, baby, that was really great last night.
But that's what I'm
and
saying.
or I've got my hands, I'm pitching your
Okay,
butt as
okay.
Russ comes down the stairs to do his news.
I gotcha. Okay. So that said,
Yeah.
okay, that's why I wanted to pause you for a second. We
Yeah.
can come, but that's what I'm saying. That's inappropriate. So I'm saying if it all stayed appropriate, you wouldn't give up $40 million. $40 million.
Okay. Now what's appropriate?
What you just said was inappropriate. Like,
Okay,
if
but
you're in
so
the
what's
workplace,
appropriate? So let's say we're having a meeting. We're having one
you
of our
keep it
meetings.
out of the workplace. I mean, you just,
Let's say I am the highest paid person. Does that mean that I'm the highest paid person now because we're in a relationship and you don't value your other? Do you see what I'm saying? Because you've got other people who are like being forced to contend with the facts as they are, if you will.
Yeah.
And you can go all day long and go,
It's
well,
all
Cheryl does this and she
intertwined
does
and-
this great thing. But what are they seeing and what is their perspective? That's the difficulty,
So,
in my opinion.
So then, can no one date in the workplace then?
I don't know because I did when I was younger, before you.
Yep.
And when I tell you it ruined my reputation, I mean, it like was crazy.
Yeah.
And it broke my, please don't talk to me like that whole goodness and purity thing I had going on, let's say, and all business and no play. It wrecked it in one move. And I wasn't the kind that was like, like Googling over that person at work.
Yeah,
It
I don't
just
know.
wrecked it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know, because love is love. Like, and you spend so much time with the people you work with that I would think that it's easier to like develop those relationships because you're spending all this time with them and you're seeing them do great things, and then or you're seeing them do not so great things, so they're it's not how you look at them. But
yeah. All right. Well, BP says no more. So good thing we don't work for BP. So
yeah. Yep.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. We got Frank coming up with sports. We'll get to Find the Big Deal with Shrek and Van Til. And then we got some other stories, including Justin Timberlake getting in some trouble yesterday.
Yeah.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at Hims, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/joy and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free, with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. hims.com/joy.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
The Knox Center Township Fire Department reported one man died from severe burns on a garage fire in that city on Monday. Firefighters responded to the fire on the 600 block of South Main Street in Knox, north of the US 35 and State Road 8 intersection. The man was found outside the structure. Once treated by EMS personnel, he was transported to a local hospital before being airlifted to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he passed away. The fire took over an hour to be brought under control. The origin and cause of the fire was still under investigation, and the victim has not yet been identified. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office reported that 29-year-old Robert Ward of Wheatfield has been charged with 2 counts of intimidation following a report of an incident on June 11th. A press release from county law enforcement stated they were called to a residence approximately 4 miles northwest of Wheatfield, where a female stated there had been an argument, and she alleged the accused had threatened to harm her and to do damage to her vehicle. The press release went on to say a male friend of the victim tried to prevent Ward from re-entering the location, and the friend stated the accused threatened him as well. The release stated the 2 charges of intimidation are felonies. Rensselaer Mayor Jeff Phillips reported that sidewalks were ready to pour on Van Rensselaer Street as part of the Brick Streets project.
We're trying to maneuver around so we can make sure that our businesses aren't affected negatively by putting in our sidewalks. I know Wednesday, the city hall is closed for Juneteenth. They're also trying to take out the sidewalks and then pour the sidewalks in front of City Hall. Hopefully we'll get most of the sidewalks on the west side of Van Rensselaer Street poured and usable by the end of this week.
Governor Eric Holcomb and the Indiana Department of Homeland Security have announced 5 more locations in the state as part of the continued expansion of state-sponsored firefighter training. Their new locations are in Davies County, Spencer County, Blackford County, Rush County, and Orange County, bringing the total to 9 such locations in Indiana. As you may remember, one of the first 4 of these sites was awarded to Rensselaer last year, and it's well on its way to becoming operational. Fire Chief Kenny Hahn told our news department that the training site in the city will be tentatively operational by the end of August on the grounds of the fire station. Rensselaer Bomber Youth Basketball has announced that their Summer Sizzler 3-on-3 basketball tournament scheduled for this Saturday has been canceled. Organizers stated not enough teams had signed up for the event, but those teams that had will have their money returned. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
83-year-old Eleanor Hoffman of DeMott passed away on Tuesday, June 11th. A visitation will be held at First Church, rural Wheatfield, today from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m., with funeral services for Eleanor Hoffman promptly following at 11 a.m. today, with Pastor John Hill officiating. Interment will be held at Holland Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMaude has been entrusted with the arrangements. 60-year-old Patrick Charles Murphy of Kentland passed away on June 11th. Visitation for Patrick Charles Murphy will be on Thursday, June 20th, from 9:30 a.m. until the funeral mass at 10 a.m. Central Time at St. Joseph Catholic Church in Kentland. Interment to follow at St. Joseph Cemetery on Thursday, with Father Sean Aaron officiating. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, Juneteenth, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 7 a.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 97. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 72. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 94. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 70. Friday, sunny and hot with a high near 95. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 74.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Hi, this is Connor Zeck from Comfort Keepers. Alzheimer's and dementia diseases affect millions of people every year. The right care at home is critically important. 74% of family caregivers say they are concerned about maintaining their own health while caring for their loved one. Comfort Keepers not only provides the right care for your loved one, but we provide support for you too, allowing you to go back to being their spouse or child. We want to be your partner during this time of need. Call for a free in-home consultation today at 574-822-7441. Comfort Keepers rated the best in-home care for the past 2 years.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
A pleasant good Wednesday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. We begin by remembering more than just a ball player, but an American icon. Born in Westfield, Alabama on May 6, 1931, Willie Howard Mays Jr. became perhaps the greatest individual to display baseball talent in his era, known for hitting, fielding, and speed. On Tuesday, Willie Mays passed away peacefully at his home, confirmed by the San Francisco Giants through his son Michael. A former Negro leaguer at age 17 with the Birmingham Black Barons, Mays debuted in the major leagues in 1951 with the New York Giants, that season's National League Rookie of the Year. What followed? 24 All-Star selections, 12 Gold Gloves, and a two-time recipient of the NL MVP. Mays played in 4 World Series, having won it all in 1954. Mays would go on to become a baseball treasure in San Francisco after the Giants relocated from New York after the 1957 season. Mays did return to the Big Apple in 1972, having finished his career with the Mets in 1973. Mays ended his career with 3,293 hits and 660 home runs, one of 7 big leaguers all-time to accomplish both 3,000-plus hits and more than 500 home runs in his career. In 1979, Mays entered the Baseball Hall of Fame on his first year of eligibility and received the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2015. Mays was 93. Moving on to Tuesday's MLB, a masterpiece on the mound at Guaranteed Rate Field for White Sox starter Jonathan Cannon. The rookie right-hander picking up his first major league win, almost a complete game, shutting down the Houston Astros lineup for 8 2/3, a big factor in the White Sox taking game 1 of 3 to the Astros 2-0. However, the White Sox bats going cold, just 2 hits. Andrew Vaughn driving in both runs on force outs at second with the bases loaded in the 3rd and 5th innings. White Sox look to now take the second game of the set on Wednesday with the Astros. We'll have it on both Bear Country 104.5 FM and 98 Gold. White Sox Network pregame 6:30 p.m. Central with the first pitch 7:10 p.m. Central. Cubs also in the win column as they rack up the second of 3 with the San Francisco Giants at Wrigley Field, a 5-2 final. Big difference, the Cubs half of the 8th, scoring 3 times on RBI singles from Cody Bellinger, Ian Happ, and Christopher Morel. It's the rubber game Wednesday. Cubs and Giants gather for the finale of 3. NHL behind 2 goals and 2 assists from Connor McDavid. The Edmonton Oilers denied the Florida Panthers the right to skate with the Stanley Cup on home ice. Instead, there'll be a Game 6 as the Oilers depart Miami, winners 5-3 in Game 5 of the Cup final. Panthers lead the series now 3-2. It's Game 6 in Edmonton on Friday. NFL, the Bears making it official Tuesday, signing wide receiver and return man DeAndre Carter to a 1-year deal. Carter, who played 4 games with the Bears in 2020, spent last season as a member of the Las Vegas Raiders. WNBA, it's the Fever at home with the Washington Mystics Wednesday at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And that's a look at your sports for this Wednesday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All righty, let's play Find the Big Deal with Striker Mantel. It's Wednesday. That means we got a brand new sale flyer. 219-866-4104. Looking for the price on Taylor Farms chopped salad kits. Taylor Farms chopped salad kits on sale this week at Striker Mantel. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on that. You'll be entered in for a chance to win a $50 gift card from Striker Mantel and Touhyville. Good luck.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. 120,000 miles of night drives, daily commutes, and who knows how many.
Are we there yet?
Through countless fixes, elbow grease, and a new radiator, you kept your ride alive. With eBay Motors, you have over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Hey, pet parents. With Progressive's collision coverage, you get extra protection for your cat or dog because there's nothing worse than seeing your pet hurt. Like when you see their face after accidentally stepping on their tail, and you say, "I'm so sorry, Mr. Pickles." But as you kiss his nose and rub his little belly welly, you know Mr. Pickles is thinking, "You betrayed me." Anywho, Progressive pays up to $1,000 in vet bills if your pet is injured in an auto accident. Learn more at Progressive.com and watch where you step. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Collision coverage subject to policy terms. Not available in all states.
Don't let spring allergies make you miserable. Try the quick, drug-free solution trusted by over 4 million people. Navage. Only Navage uses suction to flush out your sinuses using refreshing saline, helping you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. And here's even better news. Navage is now available at your local Sam's Club in a great new value pack. It's everything you need to start breathing better immediately at Sam's guaranteed best price. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E. Breathe easy.
Are you concerned about age-related macular degeneration, or AMD? If you're over 50, then you should be. AMD impacts as many as 1 in 10 Americans over 50. Now, protecting your eyes is easier thanks to New Nordic's Blueberry Eye Supplements. New Nordic's Blueberry Eye Supplements not only protect your eyes, but help improve night vision, as well as helping to relieve eye fatigue caused by digital devices. Enjoy healthy vision with New Nordic's Blueberry Eye Supplements. Available now at Amazon.com or NewNordicUSA.com.
All right, congratulations to Joe and Rich, and both in Rensselaer got in to let me know that the Taylor Farms chopped salad kit's on sale this week. 3 for $9 at Striker Mantel. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You get online shopping at Striker Mantel. It'll save you time and money. You still use in-store sale prices. You can set it up for pickup or delivery, online coupons, reward points, and more. Sign up using your rewards account, login, and password at shop.strikermantel.com. That's shop.strikermantel.com. Striker Mantel, life made simple, food made easy. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card will be up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages here shortly. Head over there, comment with the price of the same item, and you'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We will draw the winner on Friday right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
It's time for the Home of the Week, brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate in downtown Rensselaer.
Hi, Linda Hakamo with my new listing located on County Road 700 South. This is a total of 3 parcels with a 2.227 acres on the Iroquois River frontage. The other 2 parcels, total of 24.55, are mainly woods for nature watching, hunting, trapping, and enjoying the great outdoors. Wildlife is abundant. At one time, the 7th largest buck was shot in Jasper County was on this property. The property sits back off the road with an easement for easy access. For over 26 acres of recreational land for enjoying nature, this is a wonderful piece of property for a great price. For your private showing of 26 acres on 700 South, call me, Linda Heckema, at 219-869-8662. Cornerstone, let our real estate experience work for you.
Listen for the Home of the Week every Wednesday and Friday morning on WLQI, featuring the best homes in the real estate market, brought to you by Cornerstone Real Estate on Washington Street in downtown Rensselaer.
Most career paths don't come with a map. Everyone charts their own course, but it helps to know which steps to take. That's why St. Joseph College offers certificate programs that build on your existing interests, skills, and experience. With practical training for high-demand careers, we help you apply your talents. Whether you're new to a field or ready to advance, this is accelerated learning to apply in real-work environments. Visit stjo.edu to literally learn more. Enrollment is open for June certificate programs. Start here, go anywhere.
Hey, what are you doing up on the step stool?
About to clean these light fixtures. The whole family's coming over. And if there's even a speck of dust in the house, my abuela will find it.
Here, I got a Swiffer duster to help with that.
A Swiffer what?
A Swiffer duster. It has this cool extendable handle that reaches 6 feet to get high and low, with fluffy dusters that easily trap and lock dust.
So no more step stool?
No more step stool.
Easily trap and lock dust from hard-to-reach places with the Swiffer duster. Love it or your money back.
Most career paths don't come with a map. Everyone charts their own course, but it helps to know which steps to take. That's why St. Joseph College offers certificate programs that build on your existing interests, skills, and experience. With practical training for high-demand careers, we help you apply your talents. Whether you're new to a field or ready to advance, this is accelerated learning to apply in real-work environments. Visit stjo.edu to literally learn more. Enrollment is open for June certificate programs. Start here, go anywhere.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. You know what they say? 2 Touhies are better than 1.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Up and at 'em.
What day is it? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
All day.
I had no idea. I had no idea.
Oh, man. Where did the time go?
Let's get coffee. A big double shot for you. Keep you up all day.
We've got a show to put on in case you didn't notice.
You are going to love this.
Am I?
Am I?
Really? Sure about that?
99% sure.
Okay, if you say so.
Let's get to it.
Showtime.
How could you not love it? Stephen Cheryl with you here, hanging out on a Wednesday morning. Thanks for getting your day started with us here on the Q and 98 Gold, portions of which are brought to us by our friends over at the Hilltop in Morocco. The summer of entertainment continues at the Hilltop. Last night at bingo, or was it Monday? They picked winner of some Limp Bizkit tickets, I think.
I saw that.
So yeah, you could win tickets to some cool concerts either in Indy or Tinley. You got Limp Bizkit that was just given away. Sammy Hagar tickets still out there. Hootie, Styx and Foreigner, Stained, Korn, Five Finger Death Punch. Also Sammy Hagar at Noblesville. So 2 different Sammy Hagar shows. ZZ Top with Skinner and Alice Cooper. So it's a Zombie and Alice Cooper. So I don't know. Is that Rob Zombie's band? I don't know. I'm not familiar with Zombie. So anyway, make your plans.
You weren't looking to me to advise on that.
I know.
were you?
It was just
I
kind
was
of
like, you kind of gave me a look, and
it
I'm
was
like,
rhetorical, you know. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County REMC, powered up Touhyville each and every morning right here on the Q and 98 Gold. Visit JasperREMC.com for all your energy saving tips, money saving tips, safety tips, and more. All right. Not that by any means do I hold Justin Timberlake up on any kind of pedestal, but can I say I'm really surprised that he got in trouble? Like,
that's exactly what I thought.
You know,
I went, what?
I mean, he's just a celebrity like anybody else, but he just seemed to have his stuff together, you know. And
well, and he's got kids and he's married, and you know, like I just thought,
I just cannot see any scenario when you're that rich and that famous, why you're not calling a limo, why you're not calling an Uber, why you're not, I mean,
send one of your people to go back and get your car the next day, whatever.
Anything. You have no minuscule excuse for this. Like, there's no reason whatsoever. You have more money than anybody, you know.
Well, and money's not going to bring back the person you mow down,
right?
When you're, oops, I didn't mean it. Big deal. Like your words are cheap because them and their family and any future family that they would have is not going to happen.
Yeah. Police pulled him over. Justin Timberlake pulled him over around 12:30 at night, so just after midnight, because he ran a stop sign and was weaving in and out of his lane. He was held until his arraignment at 9:30 in the morning. He was released without bail and is expected to be back in court July 26th. He told police he just had one martini, but said, quote, his eyes were bloodshot and glassy. A strong odor of alcoholic beverage was emanating from his breath. He was unable to divide attention, and he had slowed speech. He was unsteady afoot, and he performed poorly on all standardized field sobriety tests. He also refused to take a breathalyzer. So they also thought it was weird when they asked him to perform. He said, "Take it on down to Touhyville." They thought that was
He
probably
thought that was a little over the top.
a little
Yeah.
odd that he did
Yeah.
that. According to the New York Post, Justin was leaving a hotel bar where witnesses say he was wasted, which I don't trust witnesses. I mean, it's like, I heard he got DUI. Yeah, I saw him. He was wasted. Yeah, TMZ, come talk to me. Come talk to me, TMZ. During the stop, he allegedly said, quote, this is going to ruin the tour. He's scheduled to play the United Center in Chicago this weekend.
Yeah.
Justin's wife, Jessica Biel, wasn't too far away while Justin was getting arrested. She's shooting a new TV series in Manhattan. So
It's so funny that I don't know why, but I don't like her as an actress. Anything she does, I watch it and I can't. Like, she came out with Candy, that girl who murdered her best friend. They were churchgoers, and she had an affair with her husband. And then she, the wife came at her, like she snapped and came at her with an axe, and Candy Montgomery wound up killing her.
You know all of those stories.
All death and dismemberment. I'm the TikTok dismemberment queen.
You went through that the way Frank would go through sports stats.
Right.
Like,
yeah, you can count on me. Listen, we're all good for something. Okay.
That was, I mean, you just tied all the dots together. You just It was as if you had the whole story up on your bedroom wall tied together with red string.
Listen,
like the way the police do. Like,
IMDb contacts me when they want me to write those little 2-minute scenarios, but there's two made for TV episodic movies. There's Candy, and she's in Candy.
Okay.
She meaning Jessica Biel.
Yeah.
And I think she produced it too.
Okay.
And then there's Love and Death, which is with one of your Olsen twins. Elizabeth Olsen is the wife, which is
one of my
way
Olsen
better.
Twins.
One of your murdering twins. Yeah, that you.
Well, wait, is it Elizabeth Olsen?
It's Elizabeth.
Okay,
So
Elizabeth.
it's not the twins; it's the twin sister.
Right. It's their
So
brother,
it might
or
not run in
her
that.
older sister.
Yeah,
rather.
might have just stopped with the twins, but I don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, but Love and Death, in my opinion, was way better than the other one.
Right.
So,
But you admittedly
Candy.
don't like Jessica Biel.
I just don't. I don't know. I don't find her believable. I don't know what it's one of those people who are trying too hard. So every time I watch her, I'm like, okay, this is Jessica Biel pretending to be the axe murdering wife.
Yeah. Well, you guys had a feud for a long time, so it's
Sure.
that a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah,
so.
sure.
This I thought was going to be a funny video. I'm not going to share the video because the video doesn't show much, but it's still one of those things in Florida that's just crazy to me.
Okay.
A couple in Florida posted a video after their dog's ball rolled into the lake behind their house. So they have a fenced-in yard.
Okay.
And I guess the dog bumped the ball outside the fence.
So it rolled like under.
Right.
Okay.
And it rolled down into the lake.
Yeah.
And an alligator came up and grabbed it. Now it was a ball.
Heck no. No. Gewalt. This is not. No. Oh, yeah. When you would bring Ace to Florida, I would be like, please God, like, may he not just wander off close to the Lanai and then some big.
He was never in Florida without you and I. I mean, we were both there when he was in Florida.
I could be there. I did just to me. It's one of those scenarios that you're like, have you lost your mind? Like, why are you thinking like that? Like, but you can picture it and you're like, no, that can't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeesh.
So I got into a debate over the weekend with my sister and my niece, and I meant to look this up.
Okay.
Because they claim that they saw that it's a myth that you run zigzag when an alligator's chasing you.
No.
So
no, that's the only way to save yourself.
that's what
from
I thought, but I think it's now changed. Zigzag from alligator. Okay.
Okay. What? The zigzag myth. Contrary to popular belief, zigzagging won't save you from an alligator. These reptiles can reach speeds of 25 miles per hour, so a straight, swift run is your best bet in a rare case scenario. Set exaggerations. The record for the most giant alligator is 19 feet. Most of them are 13 feet.
Okay.
That's still 13 feet larger than I'm comfortable with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It says, in fact, it's a common misconception that running in a zigzag will slow down an alligator or save you from it. Instead, you should run a straight line as fast and as far away from the alligator as possible. Okay, I was today years old.
Apparently,
wow,
they are very fast, but they tire quickly. So you should be able to get away if you run fast
and keep running.
As long as they're not as fast as you or faster, obviously, that you should be able to get away because they'll tire quickly.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I did not know that. I always thought you just go zoop, 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 zoop.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to need, wow.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Okay.
I know. On
and
top of all
the
of
fact
it,
that they're just sitting there. I mean, like your parents have seen.
But on top of all of this, now I have to admit my sister's right. I do not like that. That's no reason for that.
She is a teacher. Teachers know everything.
Still.
See, you should have shown the respect. Should have shown the respect.
Oh my goodness!
But I didn't. I honestly, I thought, no, we're right on this one. I really did.
I meant to look it up that day because they were telling, and I didn't believe it.
Okay, now you're making me nervous because now I want to know top myths debunked. What else do I think that's stupid?
Oh, there's lots of things.
Okay, here, ready?
Yeah, here, I want to stick with the alligator just for 1 second, then we'll come to you.
Okay.
Because I want to make sure that we can outrun it. I want to make sure that we're doing the right thing, for goodness sakes. Gators can outrun a horse for the first 40 yards. They're saying that's the myth, okay?
Gators can outrun a horse
for the first 40 yards. Because I'm like, okay, if I can run fast and they can run fast, I'm going to get eaten. Like, how far do I have to run before they get tired?
Right.
They say it depends on the size of the alligator and the situation. An alligator is not usually going to run fast for the fun of it. He's got a purpose in mind, and they are masters of discipline. The average gator is 7 feet.
Great.
If an alligator is very large, he may not run faster than the intermediate size alligator. Young bulls just coming on the scene are the most athletic. They're 7 to 8 foot. They suggested scientific average for land speed is 19 miles per hour. So how fast can we run? I can't run 20 miles an hour.
Well, plus, okay, so check this out. I don't think alligators want to chase you. They only chase you if they feel like you've come for them, right? They're not,
or if they feel like I look like
right?
a steak. I've seen that cartoon where the hungry animal looks at you and I look like a turkey. They say an alligator wouldn't run that far pursuing anybody, though. So they say,
says perhaps the most popular misconception and the most harmful is that alligators are aggressive towards humans. In reality, you have more to fear from snakes and spiders, than you do from gators. Alligators are typically scared of humans, and when they see one, they're more likely to walk, run, or swim away than attack.
Still, I don't like it.
Right. My mazel, it would be, I'll make an exception for you.
Right. Like, I don't.
You're kind of cute.
I don't need
and
any
you
of
remind
this.
me of a drumstick.
Yeah, I don't need any of this at all. All right. So they can do a quick dash from 9 to 20 miles per hour. Right. But how long is a quick dash?
Right. I don't.
And that's how fast do they get tired? Okay. All right. So what are some of your other myths?
Okay. Ready?
Mhm.
Drink 8 glasses of water a day.
Oh yeah, it's actually more than that, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm going to open it. I just didn't want, I wanted it as a
Yeah,
list. So I was
yeah.
afraid if I opened it, it's not going to be 27 pages. But eggs are bad for your heart. Antiperspirant causes breast cancer. Okay. I thought that was.
So these are all
true.
myths you're
These are
saying?
myths.
Oh, okay.
Being cold gives you a cold. You
Yeah,
need
I
a
did know
daily
that.
you need a daily multivitamin. Eat
Mhm.
breakfast to lose weight. Green mucus or boogies mean infection.
What?
Sugar makes kids hyper.
Yes, it does. I'm a TikTok doc.
Yeah, I mean, I don't drink
Some
8
of these
glasses a
I'm
way
gonna
a day.
fight.
I don't know. Water-rich foods. Okay, so water-rich foods like soup, fruit, vegetables, and drinks like juice, tea, and coffee all help you get your fill. See, and I thought they did not help you get your fill. Remember, I
Of
thought
water?
it's like 8 glasses of water,
Mhm.
and then all this other stuff. I didn't know that that counts.
All right. All right.
Eggs of it. Yes, the yolks have cholesterol, but for the most of us, the amount found in any one food isn't bad for you as the mix of fats from everything you eat. Like, so you got to watch your fats.
Gotcha.
Antiperspirant.
I watch my fat all the
Wow.
time. When we're on video, I can see it the whole show. I see my fats.
Okay, so the being cold gives you a cold. They're saying you are more likely to get sick indoors where
Mhm.
germs are easily passed than
Yeah.
you are outside.
I did know that. Yeah.
You may have heard multivitamin can make up for nutrients that aren't in your diet. Researchers don't all agree on this point. If your doctor tells you to take a multivitamin, do it. If you're pregnant, you need to take folic acid and all that against birth defects. Still, the best way to get your nutrients is to eat a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and healthy oils.
And beer.
And beer.
TikTok doc.
According to you.
TikTok doc. That's right.
Here's another one. A toilet seat can make you sick.
Well, don't lick it.
Oh. Okay, that visual.
The split second from my sentence to your face was priceless. For those that didn't watch the video or are not watching the video, I'm telling you right now, while you're on your way to work, go back to the video at an hour and a half later on, and just for that, that's worth it right
Was it
there.
really? Because it was like, oh, I think I just threw up in my mouth. Ugh.
The split second between me saying that and it hitting your brain that then went to your face. Oh, that was priceless. Okay.
Yeah.
One
last one.
Oh, you got another one?
One last one. The 10th one is cracking joints causes arthritis, which I'd always been told. My mom was always like, would you knock it off?
But so I remember looking this one up, though. It does, the more you do it, it could cause swelling in your knuckles, though, right?
It says studies show it does not cause or play a role in arthritis. If you feel regular or severe pain when you do it, see your doctor. It's saying you may think bones or joints rub together to cause that noise, but that's not so. It results from a gas bubble that forms between the bones and pops.
So what's next? You're going to tell me I could eat and jump right in the pool? I mean, is nothing
Right.
sacred anymore? What is happening here?
All that stuff your parents like banged into your head. It's all bologna sandwiches.
Yeah, none of it's real. All the stuff that I've believed forever and ever, it's all fake. We could make this a regular segment on the show.
We should.
I
Myths
know,
debunked.
right? I mean, I know there was a show called Mythbusters, but they just tackled like big things.
Yeah, they
like,
talked about like the Egyptian pyramids. Like
right,
I don't.
Right. I want things that are going to affect my daily life.
But cracking knuckles, yeah,
that's what I want to know. Yeah. Oh my! All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and dive into more fun. Who knows what'll happen? We're just having fun here on a Wednesday morning. Thanks for hanging out.
Weather is brought to you by Alliance Bank.
Today, Juneteenth, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 7 a.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 97. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 72. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 94. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 70. Friday, sunny and hot with a high near 95. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 74.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Looking to sell your home? At Fit For You Home Solutions, we're not just your cash buyer. We are your trusted allies through the entire selling process. If you are an overwhelmed landlord, behind on your payments, or inherited a property with a lot of stuff that is a hassle for you, we got your back. With the streamlined process and fair cash offers, we'll make buying your home easy peasy. Call or text 219-206-0666 today, or visit us online at homes.LLC.com. That's fitforyouhomesllc.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm. An important message about your timeshare from Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group.
If you receive an unsolicited phone call or mail piece to discuss selling, renting, or especially canceling your timeshare, don't fall for it. Contact your timeshare resort or Wesley Financial Group for assistance, and I'll send you our timeshare exit information kit free with the straight facts about timeshare cancellation.
Call 800-979-1441. 800-979-1441.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hey, what are you doing up on the step stool?
About to clean these light fixtures. The whole family's coming over, and if there's even a speck of dust in the house, my abuela will find it.
Here, I got a Swiffer duster to help with that.
A Swiffer what?
A Swiffer duster. It has this cool extendable handle that reaches 6 feet to get high and low, with fluffy dusters that easily trap and lock dust.
So no more step stool?
No more step stool.
Easily trap and lock dust from hard-to-reach places with the Swiffer duster. Love it or your money back.
Wheatfield. Classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. 2 Touhies
No waiting. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Today is Wednesday.
Wait, is today Wednesday?
Today is such a great day. This is really great today. What's so great about it?
What's so great about it? What's so great about it?
That much closer to the weekend.
That's what's so great about it.
Well, better get back to work.
We work hard. We play hard.
Work hard, we play hard.
Yes, they work hard and they play hard.
Showtime, baby.
Yeah, we work hard and we play hard. At work, we sit in front of microphones and we talk, and then at home, I sit in front of the TV. Then I come to work and I sit in front of the mic, work hard, play hard. Where's the show is running about this by our friends over at Jasper County Fair. Jasper County Fair going on July 20th through the 27th. Tons of cool stuff going on. How about Demolition Derby on Friday and the monster trucks on Saturday, followed by fireworks at dusk. It's going to be a great time. We'll be out there Monday through Friday having fun, giving out T-shirts and stuff. We'll have tickets for summer fun things. You know, this happens every year around this time. This has nothing to do with the Jasper County Fair. I don't know if it's the heat. I don't know if things get disturbed outside, but there's like a week or two throughout the summer where gnats are everywhere in here. And they're just like, they always want to fly right in front of me while I'm trying to read and talk.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just, I don't think I'm easily distracted, but I will tell you, while you're trying to read, to have these little fly things just going right, because now I'm talking and there's none around me. None at all. But when I'm reading, they're between my eyes and the paper. It's like, just stop it. Go away. Go away. Shoot fly. Don't bother me. Visit Jasper County Fair .weebly.com for all the info on this year's Jasper County Fair. It's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, you can always go buy the cookbook where Cheryl's going to cook up some
I
stuff
can't
for
wait.
us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've just been studying it, and I got to tell you, it's the best kind of cookbook there is. Like they're my favorite. I have one for my grandmother from years and years and years ago, and I have two from my mom from ages ago. I mean, just all the recipes are tried and true, and they're generational. So yeah.
Also want to mention, of course, summer fun going on here on the Q and 98 Gold, as well as Bear Country. Go to WLQI977.com and become a resident of Touhyville. Okay. We are going to pick somebody randomly from our residents of Touhyville today to give them a 4-pack of tickets to Indiana Beach. So I will give you until 9 o'clock this morning, 9 o'clock Central Time to get signed up if you want to jump in there and sign up. I'm going to pick somebody randomly today, though.
And how do they sign up, Steve?
I just said they go to WLQI977.com and become a resident of Touhyville.
Okay, so it's only on 97.7. Or is it on WIBN and is it on Bear Country? Gotcha. Again.
I think it's there.
Okay.
It should be there, but I don't hold me to it because I don't have it in front of me. But I know for sure it's on WLQI.
Can we pin it like we did T-shirts and stuff like that to the top of our?
We probably could.
Okay.
Yep.
Just to make it easier.
Right. On who? Easier on who?
Well, our residents or soon to be residents.
Summer fun sponsors include Kasanovich Umfleet McDonald's in Rensselaer, DeMotte, and Remington, Jasper County REMC, Fozzie Caleb Appliances in DeMotte and Rensselaer, St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, Deno Home Center in Fowler, Steve Specialized Services in Rensselaer, Mayor Jeff Phillips of the city of Rensselaer, Cornerstone Real Estate in Rensselaer, Yoder Portable Buildings in Rensselaer and Valparaiso. They'll be supplying, speaking of the Jasper County Fair, last year, you know, we had the big the big Yoder building there with the screened in. We had our own little screened in porch. I felt like Bartles and James out there. I just needed some wine coolers.
Yep.
So we'll be in there again this year.
Well, and the air that would just blow through was it was nice to be in there. So Rensselaer Marathon Raceway and BP gas stations and Comfort Keepers as well. So I also want to mention. So you heard us mention all those businesses. And if you're a business owner and you're like, man, I should have been a part of it. I'm telling you, I'm putting the deadline of July 1st.
You have until July 1st to get into summer fun. You want to be a part of summer fun? You still got a chance. Email Cheryl, CHERYL at the number 2, letter E, VILLE.com. You'll still get over 500 promo mentions. You'll be a sponsor of all the fairs that we're at. Jasper County Fair just met with Newton County Pumpkin Mine Fair yesterday, so we'll be at that. Be a little cousin Jasper. Touch of Dutch. We're going to be the MCs for the whole Touch of Dutch. We're going to be out there all day. So all kinds of great stuff that you'll be a part of our summer fun. You still have a chance to get in, but that's it. I'm July 1st. That's it. Then you missed out. FOMO. You'll miss out. So the kids say FOMO, fear of missing out. You could miss out. All right. Susie says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Thanks for fun in the morning. No, thank you, Susie, because that makes our day. That really makes our day. That's
it does. It does. Without ratings, we've gone up and back. We would have to like quadruple the prices of everything in order to cover the cost per month of getting ratings. But that would at least verify what we think we already know, you know? So when we hear back from actual people that are moved or, you know, or I get cards or I get thank you notes for tickets and stuff like that. I
mean, I was talking about it yesterday with the 6-year thing. It's just the way things have happened over the last 6 years. It's so cool that we're doing this, and to have all the residents of Touhyville, like, not, all joking aside, like I really love the whole thing and the way we're chit-chatting with people on the video on the show and social media, making it so easy to interact with people. It's just a lot of fun. And I joke about being by myself and not wanting to talk to people and stuff like that, but I love it. I absolutely love all of that.
Yeah.
So that said, Cheryl and I, very nice people in person. We get along with most people. We like most people. But I find this story to be very funny. Someone's, quote, people I want to punch in the face list was found at a grocery store.
I love that someone like keeps that in their pocket so they make it through the day. And now what are they going to do?
That's what somebody put online. They said, I can't believe, I wish I was this organized. That's what someone said.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
The reaction to this story online has been pretty unanimous. People just want to know where they can buy this notepad. Someone posted a photo of a piece of paper they found on the ground outside their local grocery store. They thought it was a shopping list at first, but they opened it up and it wasn't. Instead, it had a list of names with a pre-printed font on the top that said, people I want to punch in the face. So that means there's a notepad made with that on there already.
I'm looking it up. Yep, right now.
And it listed specific times that these people need to be punched in the face too. So he was on a schedule. He didn't want to use his Google Calendar, but he set up a schedule for people that needed to be punched in the face. That's what he decided. He said, nope.
There's actually a book you can buy.
Oh my God.
On a website called WTFnotebooks.com. People I want to punch in the face, or
that is so funny.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's going to be sticky notes or something like that. But that's an Etsy thing. If you ever want stuff like that, I have all sorts of stuff in my house that's customized by Etsy.
Well, and I got to tell you, he was an equal opportunity puncher. Emma at noon, Hunt at 3. So apparently he had some stuff going on between noon and 3.
Right.
Joe at 4.
Well, he had to re-energize.
Sure. But he puts Hunt and Joe just an hour in between. So he had a few other folks named. Sophia, Donna, Sam also listed. They didn't have times though, so he didn't set up a schedule for punching them in the face. A few people online didn't find it funny. Basically, they said it's like a low-grade kill list.
No, it's not. It's funny.
But
nobody's serious. I don't think someone seriously carries a sticky note with like what time I'm going to punch someone in the head.
Yeah.
Come on.
A few people though did joke. Like I said, one said, I wish I were this organized. We're thinking it's probably not a real list of people who need punching though, because of above times, it looks like the person wrote carts. CARTS. So I don't know
Okay.
what that means.
Yeah.
So maybe a manager was keeping track of who needs to gather or go and get carts. So it's probably the manager at the store, like with duties, who has to go get carts at noon, who has to go get carts at 3, who has to go get, so they were just having fun with a notepad that they had, but that is hilarious. So I've had 2 different segments on the show over the years, not this show, over different years of shows, where one day of the week we picked people that like did something or said something stupid in the week. Then they'd win an award. I used to have a sponsor, which was a pie place, and it was who do you think
Pie in the
deserves a pie in the face?
Mhm.
And then I had one that was
I really like that.
a beef place. Who's your beef with this week?
Oh, that's
So-
a good one too. Or what's your beef? Like,
Yeah. Well, and the only reason I didn't call it "What's Your Beef"
Yeah.
is because there was a sports show in Chicago that had a segment called "What's Your Beef," and it was the same kind of thing with like sports people.
Ooh,
you
I
know?
like that. I
So-
like both of those. I
so-
like all those little segments that people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just you know what the problem was, why I stopped doing it. It was in 2016, 2017. It every single week it was political, and I just said, I'm done. I'm out. It all just became this person gets
Yeah.
it was every week it was either Trump or Clinton was getting a pie in the face, and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm out. I this is not fun to me anymore. It's supposed to be people that said or did silly things throughout the week. It's just supposed to be
Right, light. It's supposed to be
like
light.
this week
It's
we give
not-
it to Justin Timberlake.
I was about to
get the
say,
pie in the
right,
face,
right, right.
So yeah. Diva says we're excited to have Steve and Cheryl emceeing the Touch of Dutch Festival this year again. Lots of great
Aw.
energy. Diva, thank you so much. Yes, we're super excited
We're
about it.
super excited.
Can't wait.
I'm a little nervous, but that's what it'll shake it off.
Yeah.
Like you've even said.
Yep.
I'll be fine.
Yep, touchdown and a Dutch town. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah. And really getting to know the DeMott Chamber and all the people that are on that board
Mm-hmm.
and how they spitball ideas around
Mm-hmm.
and listen for input and stuff. I've really enjoyed that
Yeah.
piece of this
Yeah.
because being a newcomer,
Mhm.
I really
Yep.
I haven't known where to put my resources or time or volunteer or whatever it is.
Here.
So yeah,
Just put
other
them
than
here.
here. right?
They're always here.
Yeah.
They're here all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I know we have a meeting tonight for Touch of Dutch, and we'll be there.
Mhm.
Except this is a weird Wednesday.
Right, we're
not
off.
weird. It's Juneteenth.
Yeah,
We're-
yeah.
Our offices
Mhm.
are closed.
Mhm.
We just decided that we wanted to get up and do the show. We didn't want to take a middle of the week off of the show.
Yeah.
It felt weird with the rhythm
Yeah.
and stuff. That said, Diva, if you don't see us on the meeting tonight, it just means that we fell asleep.
Yeah. Right.
We
Just
on a normal
you're in the
work
middle
day,
of barbecuing and going, oh no.
right on a normal work day, I'll come home from work and I'll kind of plan my time out. I'll usually either
Mhm.
have dinner before or after the meeting, and I'll do
Mhm.
some work, and then I'll hop on the meeting. When I'm going to have the middle of the day off, it's very possible that I could fall asleep in the middle of the day.
Mhm.
I know
I mean,
that
we're
about
kind
me.
of excited about that,
I know
honestly, to
that
just
about me. Yeah. Yep.
veg.
Mhm. Yep.
Because we both need a vacation in the worst way. It would be really good if somebody was giving away a vacation that we would qualify for, and
Right.
then we'd win it. Could you
Well,
imagine?
It's also about timing. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So it's so we're looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun at the Touch of Dutch this year. Can't wait for that. All right. We got to take a break, but coming up in the next hour, we have let's see what we got. Things Gen Zers wish that Gen Zers would stop doing.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so we've got that coming up. We have our dumb criminal of the day. We also have our dumb criminal of the day, and then we have a dumb criminal who hasn't been caught yet, but I think they will be at some point. Did I ever get to the poll question today? I don't think I ever even mentioned it earlier today.
I don't think so.
I think we started talking
We
about
just got right. We took off.
we started talking about yesterday's poll question and then did other things. And I never got to
Yeah.
today's, which, speaking of grilling, if you're out and about this weekend or whatever, would you rather Wednesday Would you rather never be bothered again by bees or mosquitoes?
Yes.
96% of people right now going with mosquitoes. 4% going with bees.
Yeah.
So,
well, here, I would have said bees, but then all of a sudden there was a really good movement. I don't know when it started because I don't want to say they were going to become extinct, but people were like killing them left and right. And they do a lot of good things.
Sure.
So all of a sudden we were pro bee.
Mhm.
I mean,
probiotic.
but you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like that we kind of changed instead of people going, yikes, I'm going to kill them. We were like, okay, like just
Right.
don't sting me and we'll be fine.
Yeah. Let's
But
stay away.
mosquitoes, oof.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a story too, and we'll get to it. People talking about winning the genetic lottery. One of them says on there that they aren't bothered by mosquitoes. They get stung, but it doesn't cause a bump or itchiness at all.
Somebody in Touhyville?
No, this is a thing online.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I was
kind
like,
of crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. So, all right, we'll take a break. Come back with more fun. Stick around.
Do you have a loved one affected by Alzheimer's or dementia? Listen closely to this message. Not all in-home caregivers are trained for cognitive-related diseases. This is Connor Zeck with Comfort Keepers. You can rest assured that our caregivers are specially trained for Alzheimer's and dementia diseases. We also provide support for family members because we know that getting back to being their spouse or child is important to everyone. Let's discuss a personal plan today. Give me a call at 574-822-7441 to schedule a free consultation. Comfort Keepers is rated the best in-home care 2 years in a row.
Your Galena insurance agent is to your financial health what your doctor is to your physical health. Don't put off making sure that you and your assets are fully protected. Call Tasha today at 219-866-0834. Galena Insurance, your Erie insurance specialist. In home, auto, watercraft business, life, and more. Experience the Galena Insurance difference. Call 219-866-0834 today.
Most career paths don't come with a map. Everyone charts their own course, but it helps to know which steps to take. That's why St. Joseph College offers certificate programs that build on your existing interests, skills, and experience. With practical training for high-demand careers, we help you apply your talents. Whether you're new to a field or ready to advance, this is accelerated learning to apply in real-work environments. Visit stjo.edu to literally learn more. Enrollment is open for June certificate programs. Start here, go anywhere.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Bjork's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Bjork's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Bjorks.com.
Let's see, if something costs less, but people are happier with it, that sounds like something to look into, and that is MediShare. Maybe you've heard switching to MediShare to pay for healthcare can save many families up to $500 a month, and that is huge. But it's also true that people are way more satisfied after making the switch, too. The member satisfaction rate for MediShare is double that of the typical health insurance plan. Double. MediShare works, too. It's been around for 30 years. Members have shared more than $5 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So, yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care. So if you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want to plan you're happy with. You can call right now. You'll get a price within 2 minutes. So see what you can save. This is a very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. Call 844-43-BIBLE. That's 844-43-BIBLE. 844-43-BIBLE.
This is the Q 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer, an Indiana Broadcasters Association Station of the Year nominee.
This check of news brought to us by Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott. Here's Russ Martin.
The Knox Center Township Fire Department reported one man died from severe burns on a garage fire in that city on Monday. Firefighters responded to the fire in the 600 block of South Main Street in Knox, north of the US 35 and State Road 8 intersection. The man was found outside the structure. Once treated by EMS personnel, he was transported to a local hospital before being airlifted to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he passed away. The fire took over an hour to be brought under control. The origin and cause of the fire was still under investigation, and the victim has not yet been identified. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office reported that 29-year-old Robert Ward of Wheatfield has been charged with 2 counts of intimidation following a report of an incident on June 11th. A press release from county law enforcement stated they were called to a residence approximately 4 miles northwest of Wheatfield, where a female stated there had been an argument, and she alleged the accused had threatened to harm her and to do damage to her vehicle. The press release went on to say a male friend of the victim tried to prevent Ward from re-entering the location, and the friend stated the accused threatened him as well. The release stated the 2 charges of intimidation are felonies. Rensselaer Mayor Jeff Phillips reported that sidewalks were ready to pour on Van Rensselaer Street as part of the Brick Streets project.
We're trying to maneuver around so we can make sure that our businesses aren't affected negatively by putting in our sidewalks. I know Wednesday, the city hall is closed for Juneteenth. They're also trying to take out the sidewalks and then pour the sidewalks in front of city hall. Hopefully we'll get most of the sidewalks on the west side of Van Rensselaer Street poured and usable by the end of this week.
Governor Eric Holcomb and the Indiana Department of Homeland Security have announced 5 more locations in the state as part of the continued expansion of state-sponsored firefighter training. Their new locations are in Davies County, Spencer County, Blackford County, Rush County, and Orange County, bringing the total to 9 such locations in Indiana. As you may remember, one of the first 4 of these sites was awarded to Rensselaer last year, and it's well on its way to becoming operational. Fire Chief Kenny Hahn told our news department that the training site in the city will be tentatively operational by the end of August on the grounds of the fire station. Rensselaer Bomber Youth Basketball has announced that their Summer Sizzler 3-on-3 basketball tournament scheduled for this Saturday has been canceled. Organizers stated not enough teams had signed up for the event, but those teams that had will have their money returned. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Fozzie Califf Appliances wants you to craft the perfect meal at home with Whirlpool, designed to fuel your passion and make cooking and entertaining easier. Throughout the entire cooking and cleaning process, Whirlpool is there to help you experiment and create with top-of-the-line appliances. Whether you're a novice or a master chef, you'll find Whirlpool has the right kitchen appliances for you. Go see the folks at Fozzie Califf Appliances in Rensselaer and DeMott and browse a wide selection of Whirlpool appliances for all of your culinary adventures. Fozzie Califf Appliances wants you to craft the perfect meal at home with Whirlpool, designed to... Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
83-year-old Eleanor Hoffman of DeMott passed away on Tuesday, June 11th. A visitation will be held at First Church, rural Wheatfield, today from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m., with funeral services for Eleanor Hoffman promptly following at 11 a.m. today, with Pastor John Hill officiating. Interment will be held at Holland Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 60-year-old Patrick Charles Murphy of Kentland passed away on June 11th. Visitation for Patrick Charles Murphy will be on Thursday, June 20th, from 9:30 a.m. until the funeral mass at 10 a.m. Central Time at St. Joseph Catholic Church in Kentland. Interment to follow at St. Joseph Cemetery on Thursday, with Father Sean Aaron officiating. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, Juneteenth, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 7 a.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 97. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 72. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 94. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 70. Friday, sunny and hot with a high near 95. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 74.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the show.
What day is it today?
It's Wednesday.
So what's it like being on the radio? Amazing. Unbelievable.
It really is special.
It is. It really is. What about radio?
Radio, it helps to, jazz it up a little bit so that we create what we call a word picture.
That's not how radio works.
You'll have to take radio the way it is.
It's divine. Perfect just the way it is.
Showtime.
Yep. Stephen Cheryl with you here. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Portion of the show is running brought to us by Another Season in DeMott. Need to get for any reason. Head to Another Season in DeMott this week. They've got 50% off all their charcuterie stuff, all kinds of different food stuff. Check it out. 50% off going on right now at Another Season in DeMott. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. It's anotherseasonfloral.com is their website as well. Also want to mention our friends over at Jasper County Community Services. Lots of cool stuff going on that they have over at Jasper County Community Services.
They are closed today.
They're closed today. So take that for Juneteenth, yes. But the last Tuesday of every month, they do Painting with Friends at the Rensselaer Senior Center. How cool is that? Join them for an afternoon of painting. Bring your talent. Enjoy some time with friends. Spend the afternoon with painting and snacking. It's a memorable afternoon. $2 per person meal donation. Join them for lunch at 11:30. Activity participants must be 55 or older. Meal participants must be 60 or older. So find out all the good stuff that they're doing. Go and like Jasper County Community Services on Facebook to find out what's happening at the Rensselaer Senior Center and the Fozzie Senior Center in DeMott. So our poll question today asking you, would you rather never have to deal with another mosquito or another bee? What say you? Mosquito?
Mosquito.
Yeah. I agree. Partially because of what Kent said. Kent jumped on our video on YouTube and said, good morning. Been over 30 years since I have a bee sting. I had to swat a mosquito this morning. So it makes sense. Yeah.
Except that I would never say those words because it's kind of like a traffic ticket.
Right. I get it, But yeah, it's a bee sting really hurts. That's the problem. It's but like you said,
didn't you say your mom is allergic?
My mom's allergic, yeah. Oof. Yeah. Or was. I don't know if she still is. Is that a lifetime thing? Is it you just allergic for life? I don't know.
I don't know because I know like Savannah had all these allergies and then you could grow out of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really
sure.
I
don't know.
Yeah. So along those lines,
that's a myth buster.
Yeah. Along those lines, I saw this headline. People are talking about how they won the genetic lottery online. So every day I go to 796,402 different websites to find fun stuff for us to talk about. This is one that not a lot of people have heard of. It's called Reddit. So someone recently asked people who have won the genetic lottery, what qualities do you have? Someone said they're not allergic to mosquitoes. So while they can get bit, they're basically unaffected and don't get itchy. So I guess maybe they still get the little bump, but it doesn't itch them at all. It doesn't bother them, for whatever reason that is. Someone said no one in their family has ever gone bald. They all still have their hair.
Wow. I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Because just with different changes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Someone said their teeth are nearly perfect naturally, so they've never had any teeth problems. Someone said they have better than 20/20 vision. Wow, that's kind of cool to not have to worry about being able to read and see things.
Okay.
Someone said they have a magic sleep button, so they lie down and fall asleep immediately. They don't have to count sheep. They also don't struggle waking up. I don't know how you could do
I'm
that.
kind of like that with an alarm. Like I have a self alarm where it whatever I set my alarm to, I wake up 10 minutes before that. Usually, like with very few exceptions.
Yes, as far as like having to get up.
Yes.
But you have all kinds of sleep problems.
Going to sleep.
And waking
yes,
up and falling asleep and waking up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, so that's I
Mhm.
mean, if you could just go, I'm getting into bed and I'm out until I have to get up,
Mhm.
that's
be great.
fantastic.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know. So you know how you have weird things go on in your head when you're sleeping?
Mhm.
I don't know why. In my brain, I heard my alarm start to go off this morning.
Yeah.
And in my head, I heard it as someone saying, I'll give you $30 to get up right now. I don't know why that's what I heard in my head. Like, and I was like, what? And then I hear my music of my alarm going off. Like, my music
Wow.
doesn't sound anything like $30, but I just, yeah, it was like,
wow.
Why was it
Right.
specifically $30? What is that going to do?
Right.
Like, that was so weird to me.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Okay.
don't understand. Yeah. So, but I also woke up around 12:30. Whenever I wake up with heartburn, it's almost always between 11:30 and 12:30. It's in that midnight area that I wake up with heartburn. And I had Italian sausage for dinner last night, so I knew that was
Mhm.
that was it. Yep. Things that I didn't say 20 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's the Tums?
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
don't leave home without it.
I have Tums on my bed,
I
on my
know.
nightstand.
I know. And
Yeah.
I literally have Tums everywhere in the world. Like I in my little wallet thing that I carry in purse, in the car, by my nightstand, I do not leave without having Tums because when it comes on, let's say we go on vacation and it comes on, if I don't have it, we're going out to Walgreens to buy some.
For me, it's only when I'm sleeping. It's only
Yeah.
when I lay down, which I know
Yeah.
is acid reflux. But yeah.
Mhm.
Julie says, good morning, Steve and Cheryl. Good morning, Julie.
Good
Thank you for
morning.
being in Touhyville this morning. Someone said they can read really fast, so they process lines at a glance rather than going word by word.
Mhm.
For the most part, I have a lot of that because of doing this. I can be reading and saying this thing and looking ahead at what's coming up to have an idea to so that I can knock out bad words if they're there or things like that.
When I was
So-
younger, I had almost like a photographic memory for a Bible. Like boom, boom, boom.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I remember what I'm reading.
And now I need it to slow down, and then there's things that get my attention. I got to turn my phone off. Like
Yeah.
there's a whole thing that has to happen for me to
Yeah.
have it stick.
Because for the most part, I can sit down with a commercial for the first time and just roll through it. Like it's just that's got to do with the reading ahead, and it's just over years and years and years and years. That said, I don't like to read.
Now, that said, and I don't know if he's listening right now, Judge Potter blew me away when he just sat here, read it, boom, his commercial was done. Like I was like, I can't even do
It's
that.
a rarity for
Like,
somebody who doesn't work in radio,
he
right?
just came in, did his thing, but that
Yeah.
was that, and it sounded great. No
Yeah.
takes, no nothing. I have 3 takes for the weather every day. No, it's 4:45 in the morning, but
Right. Yeah, it's a little different. Yeah. Let's see. A woman or a man said their beard is magnificent. That's a genetic thing, I suppose.
it is kind of.
yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, because it grows
Mhm.
for some people, it grows crazy, like it's like wildflowers.
Mine grows, but it doesn't come in all the way right.
Right.
Remember when I
Yeah.
did that for
Ooh.
November and it just
Yeah, I
looked
don't even want
terrible,
to talk
you know?
about it.
Yeah.
I know you did it for cancer and
Yeah.
donated the money, but
But that's why I said never again. I'd rather just give the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rich says good morning, Touhyville. Good morning, Rich. Thank you for being here. A woman said she doesn't get pain during that time of the month. Like she never has
Wow,
any kind
now
of pains
that's
or
a
cramps or
blessing.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another woman also said none of her leg hair grows. She doesn't have to shave. So now,
Could you imagine?
now here's a weird thing, and I share this with my dad.
Oh, you have that.
I have it on my shins. I have
Yes.
no hair on my shins. I wore shorts today, but I don't think you could really see it on the radio. But
That and you have baby tushy skin on your
So,
hands, like your
that's
soft,
because
soft
I don't
hands.
work. So that's
But still, like as we age, like and you wash
Yeah.
more dishes or you do more projects, you do
Mhm.
get like I used to have beautiful hands. Like
yeah. But me and Madge, we soak our hands in
But-
palm olive.
now they're like
So,
stumps. Yeah.
It's someone said they actually can lick their elbow. I don't know. No one can. Don't try to do it. You can't do it. No one can do it.
Oh,
It's physically
okay.
impossible. You're going to hurt yourself. I just don't want you to try it.
I can lick my nose.
So yes, that's different. No one
That's
can
with my
lick their
nose.
elbow unless they're double jointed or have some kind of issue. No one can lick their elbow. So that's I'm unless you're double jointed, I'm calling bologna sandwich.
Yeah, you can't. I never thought of it.
Yeah, no, it's an impossibility.
Okay.
Get out of here, Nat. Gnat. No one wants
Good
you here.
Gnat, goodbye.
Goodbye, Gnat. Someone said they don't sunburn. I don't know how that's possible.
I didn't.
Um,
I did
no,
until
but you
Hawaii.
eventually did. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Oof.
And then in Hawaii, I passed out at the pool
Mhm.
because I had never experienced tropical heat till that point.
Mhm.
And then, ooh boy, that was bad. And then, and then I didn't really until radiation, and they said, "Oh, it's like a sunburn." And I went and remember Harley,
Yeah.
God bless her
Yeah.
precious soul. She's like, "Does she look like she sunburns?"
One of my favorite things that I said because it was so true. If I had taken pictures,
Uh-huh.
was one day you and I spent the day out at the pool at our house in
Yeah.
Bourbonnais. We came in and you looked like you just got off the plane from Hawaii, and I looked like I spilled soup on my chest.
I still remember reading that.
Because I
Yep.
had blotches
Yep.
of sun. Like
Right. And we put 70 on you,
cover
but
myself,
do you
but I
remember you
must
had a
have just
handprint?
I must have just missed
Mhm.
certain spots
Yep.
while I was rubbing. Like
Yep.
but because of that day, I don't miss anywhere. I
Yep.
don't miss
Yep.
anywhere, and now I use the spray too. So
Yeah.
yeah, but
Because you
I
had
did.
like you had paw prints like
I literally
yeah.
looked like I was trying to eat soup laying down, and it just spilled all over me with my shirt off. Why I would be eating soup like that? But so someone also said that. Okay, they were being funny. Someone said they have big, luscious breasts. ... Unfortunately, I'm a man.
Yeah. Oh,
No, my. That's good
grief.
stuff. That's good stuff there. Oh my. Let's see what else we got going on here. So we've all forgotten things. We've all made mistakes on dates, I'm sure. Cheryl once bought us tickets to a Marvel Universe show 2 years ahead of time without realizing that when they were saying November of 23, and she bought them in 2020 or 2021.
Mhm.
A woman accidentally flew to attend her dad's wedding. When she got there, she realized she was exactly 1 year too early. Now, that said, they must have really sent the invitations out way early. Like,
Wait, so okay, so what I thought the story was saying is that she organized a party for his 65th and he was only 64. Is that not what the story is? She showed up a year early? Like who sends out invitations
right
2 years in advance?
for a wedding. She was going to her dad's wedding, and she showed up a year early. I mean, was there no talking going on, like saying, "All right, Dad, I'll see you Tuesday for your wedding,"
Yeah.
and he didn't go, "What?"
Right.
Like, that seems like a really, like, you guys were really not on the same page on this one. This
Mhm.
seems really odd that you were this far off on this.
Yeah.
So I want to find the full story and see what, because I don't understand how you could
Yeah, I don't either.
How do you mess up that badly?
Mm-hmm.
So she was destined for a vacation. Larissa Pye, 29 years old, revealed her unfortunate travel mistake when flying 1,700 miles from the Canary Islands to England for her dad's upcoming wedding.
Oh boy.
I was about to take off and I saw all the messages. I called my dad and he said, Larissa, the wedding isn't until next year. So she did text him like saying, hey, I'll see you soon for your wedding.
Wow.
Last December, she received news that her father, 53, got engaged to his partner of 3 years. She was ecstatic about it. However, her excitement may have gotten the best of her when he called to give her the wedding details. My dad must have said, it's on my birthday next year. So you were right about the birthday thing, which is June 2nd. She added, but I heard, we're sorry it's short notice. We understand if you can't make it. She assumed the wedding was happening soon and rushed to get her travel arrangements in place to leave on May 31st. I had to ask a girl to change shifts last minute. She confessed, I sent my flight through, but he hadn't seen it. It said, or he hadn't seen that it said 2024 and not 2025.
Right.
He didn't see the year on there. She booked her flight $250 one way from a coworker to cover her shift and was ready to witness her father and soon to be stepmom's union. On Friday morning, I texted him to say, I'm at the airport. See you in a few hours. As she settled on the plane, she turned her phone into sleep mode, unaware of the surge of calls and texts she was about to receive from her dad. Coincidentally, she looked at her phone and saw the notification. Then she called her dad to find out what had happened, only to find out she had booked her flight a year before the actual wedding celebration. We were just laughing on the phone. I've never
got
been
to see him,
a
right?
year early. No, because it was a destination wedding.
Right, but she was on the flight, so she's they
were getting married. Yeah.
Well, wow.
So despite arriving a year too soon to the wedding destination, which is also her hometown in Cheshire, England, she was able to try on bridesmaid dresses, catch up with her friends and family. So they're still laughing about it now. How did you manage that? Yeah. So, oh my goodness. Well, you got a little vacation out of it. Got a nice little vacation.
That's not a hard thing to take advantage of.
No, you could live through that. Yeah, it's all good stuff there. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we've got today's Nat of the Day. Get out of here. We've got our Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day as well.
Hey, the lights are flickering again. That's it. I'm calling Roselawn Electric.
Family owned and operated since 2005, Roselawn Electric has been providing Northwest Indiana with exceptional service for residential, new construction, small commercial business, and farms. Specializing in electric remodeling, room additions, and outbuildings, Roselawn Electric is also an authorized Generac generator installer offering free estimates and appointments throughout the week. Plus, they have an A+ rating by the Better Business Bureau. Give them a call today, 219-251-0035, or follow them on Facebook. When you use Roselawn Electric, you won't be shocked.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
If you need bold banners to boost your business, but you're on a budget, think Staples. Because now at Staples, you can save up to $50 on your print purchase. From posters and flyers to signs and menus, Staples can print anything you need to move your business forward. And with Staples Print Perfect Guarantee, it's done right or it's printed again free. Plus, same-day service is available on hundreds of items if you order by noon. Get it printed right at Staples. And now get up to $50 off your print purchase. N76, visit staples.com/print for details.
Looking to sell your home? At Fit For You Home Solutions, we're not just your cash buyer. We are your trusted allies through the entire selling process. If you are an overwhelmed landlord, behind on your payments, or inherited a property with a lot of stuff that is a hassle for you, we got your back. With the streamlined process and fair cash offers, we'll make buying your home easy peasy. Call or text 219-206-0666 today, or visit us online at homesllc.com. That's fitforyouhomesllc.com.
Hulu has movies. We're here to tell you again. Hulu has movies that will put you in the driver's seat like Ferrari, starring Adam Driver. Hulu has movies that will terrify you, like The First Omen plus the entire Omen franchise. Hulu has movies that will inspire you, like Origin, directed by Ava DuVernay. Hulu has movies that will make you hold on tight, like Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. We've said it before, and we will keep saying it. Hulu has movies, all kinds of movies. Come check them out on Hulu.
Longing for thick, healthy, gorgeous hair? Hair Volume from New Nordic is trusted by millions of women around the world. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier-looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding thin and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume. Hair Volume is available online at Amazon, Walmart.com, NewNordicUSA.com, or at your local CVS.
Repair shop.
Hi, I'm calling to find out about my car, the transmission.
Your vehicle manufacturer's warranty has expired or is about to.
How much?
I say $5,000.
Wow, that's crazy.
You still like your car, so get Endurance's low-cost vehicle coverage plan and save your money. The cost of living is going up. The last thing you need is a sudden, devastating expense. Avoid that with Endurance's low-cost vehicle coverage plan. Sorry, lady.
It's okay. I'm covered. Go ahead and fix it.
If you own a 2004 or newer made vehicle, you may qualify to have your vehicle protected under this special coverage and have all future covered auto repairs paid directly to the repair shop for you. It's simple. You pick the deductible, you pick the coverage, you even choose your own repair shop. Roadside service and towing is included. Now you can stop worrying about unexpected repair bills. Call 800-260-1679 for your free, no obligation 5-minute quote. 800-260-1679. 800-260-1679.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
What day is it?
What am I going to do? Make a big announcement?
Yeah.
Big announcement, everybody.
It's Wednesday.
Up and at 'em.
Everybody works on Wednesday.
What are these people? Who are these people?
These are idiots.
Not exactly the best and brightest. These people are not rocket scientists.
Okay, I get it. The gloves are off.
These are just ordinary, boring people.
All right.
You seem like a lunatic.
Let's do this.
Showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Cheryl with you here. Good morning. Thank you for being a part of the show today. We appreciate it. You guys hanging out with us on video. You know, we're on YouTube the whole show, and we drop videos all the time. I dropped like 3 yesterday of our little quickies. You know, so yeah. Here's what's so funny. I don't put a lot of thought into those kinds of videos, but I knew that I couldn't do it sitting in my chair because when Ace is there, he just barks and barks and barks at me when I try to talk into my phone. So I had to wait till we went outside, and I had my Touhyville shirt on all day. And then I changed my shirt into shirts and shorts, like right before we, or right as we had dinner. And then we finally went outside, and I'm like, oh, I don't even have my Touhyville shirt on. And I was like, yeah, I don't care. I just pulled my phone out and just started chatting. Yeah. But these are the things that go through my brain. Like when I'm like, oh, I had my Real Men Wear Pink shirt on last night. So anyway, yes, but I posted that. I posted our drunk teacher one. I posted one about you. So, okay. This is really, I could have just done this off the air, but you know, you and I are both here and there's microphones in front of us. So, you said something during the thing when you were talking about the Pope. Did I misunderstand or did I miss something during your life? I know the Pope was there when you went to the Vatican. Did you meet the Pope?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
We were there. I mean, just to be amongst a million people. I mean,
I think what you were saying when you were saying it is you were saying when you meet the Pope or like grand teachers like that, you get the chills and things like that. And
No.
and I was like,
hell of I wish we could. I wish we met the Pope. No. Halavai means halavai means it should be so in Hebrew. Halavai, sorry. Halavai, like I wish that would be so. Yeah. No, I lost you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. We didn't meet the Pope. I mean,
I didn't think you did. And I was like,
I got the chills when our friends Bobby and Kata, Bobby met the Pope.
I was just talking about a
showed
friend
me
of ours.
pictures
Yes.
years ago. And I couldn't even speak when I saw his picture.
Yeah.
Like I don't, yeah. And I'm not Catholic.
Right.
But I still feel like, I mean, these are like very holy teachers.
Yeah. Yeah.
No matter what if I met Gandhi, I'd fall over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, you know.
Yeah. I was and I was like, well, I don't want to misrepresent. So I'm not going to say that she met the Pope because I don't know if she did, you know. And so I just put being around the Pope in the title, you know what I mean? But but I was like,
yeah, just
maybe I missed something. And I'm like, I would think I would know if she met the Pope, but I do know one of your trips was when we were split. And I was like, well, maybe this was a story that I haven't heard yet or something.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's really honestly like, okay, so this was the time when I went with Harley.
Yeah.
So I was all excited because I had already gone and seen the oh my God, Michelangelo's
Sistine Chapel.
The Sistine Chapel. And so I was super psyched to see it again. So when I saw it with Savannah, we were a group and you go in there and, you know, they usher only a certain amount of people into the Sistine Chapel at a time. It's a great big room. They tell you, you cannot take pictures, even though like, you know, people just take one or whatever it is so you can remember it.
Yeah.
And then you just it's silence. So the funny part about that is that you have these policemen in there that start screaming silence, like, and you're like, okay, you're kind of wrecking the mood. Could you like, but you have people that are like whispering like, oh my gosh, because the entire Bible is on the top. So
how come if it's meant to be silent, to be reverent, then why are you being silent?
What are you screaming about?
Yeah.
But anyway, then we went for Pentecost, and it was the most dangerous situation I've been in probably in my adult life. They squeezed, I don't even know how many people. We were body to body, and God forbid anybody yelled fire. We would have all been dead. It was
jammed in
you
there.
could not breathe, you could not move. And then they ushered us all out, and it was the worst experience, not the best. It was just very, very scary because it was 100 degrees outside. It was 100 degrees inside. And then they just whisked us out, but you could just see like people were, don't move too fast. God forbid somebody falls. It was horrible. It was scary. So as good as the first time was, where you really just could take it in, being there at Pentecost when there are 1.5 million people there, not good. Although when the Pope came out, when he opens the window and he comes out on this thing, you're like, oh my gosh. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah. But I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss a piece of the story. So
no, I did not meet the Pope. I would love to have met the Pope, but I would not be in shorts, and you know, I would have been way differently.
You're there with what you got. Yeah. All right. Portion of the show is running brought to us by Supercuts. Don't just settle for a regular cut when you can get yourself a Supercut in Rensselaer, Lowell, Valparaiso. Also, they're looking for stylists to get Chesterton and Bourbonnais back up and going. Also want to mention our friends over at Fozzie Caleb Appliances in DeMott and Rensselaer. Now's the time to get a Whirlpool kitchen of your dreams with Fozzie Caleb Appliances. Visit them today at in Rensselaer and DeMott.
Well, and
Facebook.
Every time you talk about Fozzie Caleb and, you know, the Whirlpool kitchen, I think about the fact that, as scary as it sounds, come August, what's going to happen is everything's going to go into the holidays at warp speed. Like, you know, kids go back to school, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, Thanksgiving's around the corner.
Yeah.
So why wait?
Oh yeah.
Why not go now pick your stuff, take deep breaths, make sure you've
Yeah.
got the right measurements. They can help you with everything. I mean, I literally watched her help. Woman came in looking like she was schwitzing, like just melting.
Yep.
And she just said, yeah, I have this, and this space. And she goes, okay, you can go up to a 12,000 BTU, like started to do her thing. And then in 5 minutes, she had a new air conditioner and you could see she was with her granddaughter at the time. And, relief is on its way.
We'll go and be cool.
Yeah.
So, time now for the Precision Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
Today's Dumb Criminal comes to us from Florida.
Surprise!
Cops in Lakeland, Florida, got a call about a disturbance on Saturday when the suspect was gone by the time they got there. They couldn't find the suspect. They ID'd him as 38-year-old Joshua Garrett. Turned out Josh was already wanted for violating his probation in connection to a different burglary case. So they decided to track him down at his workplace nearby, confirmed he'd walked inside, but no one saw him leave. So they knew who he was. They knew where he worked. They went to go arrest
sort
him.
of knew, unless he escaped, he's going to be somewhere in that building.
Somewhere in the building. They started searching the building for him.
Oh, boy.
And all of a sudden, they heard a phone ringing in the ceiling.
That's like a bad LMN movie. Okay.
Josh, you want to just come down, or do we got to come up and get? We know you're up there, bud. It's
Well, could you imagine? I mean, there's workers. Let's say we're doing the show, and all of a sudden we hear ring, ring, and we. Oh boy, yeah, not cool. Yeah.
I'm just imagining a ringtone. Just like,
oh no, it's something like
Yeah.
it's something like
it's Bad Boy.
baby. Oh yeah. That happened during one of my a meeting at the Journal where someone's phone went off and it was
Justin Bieber.
Oh,
is that
it
funny?
was Chris, just so you know who I'm
that's so
talking about. It
funny.
was Chris.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So they looked up and saw a few ceiling tiles displaced.
Oof.
Then they saw his hand sticking out through some insulation.
Yeah.
They booked him on the warrant, tacked on 2 more charges for criminal mischief and resisting arrest. And of course, you know what else he was charged with. Being today's dumb criminal. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Precision Security for your home or business. Mike will get you taken care of. 219-866-7171. Let's say you lock yourself out of your car. No more of those trying to wiggle a hanger in there like they used to in the old days. No. They have new pass-through technology to unlock your car without damage to paint or windows. On-call service 24/7. 219-866-7171. Visit pgr.glass. Click on Precision Security. Also, go and like Precision Security on Facebook.
Weather brought to you by Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In.
Today, Juneteenth, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 7 a.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 97. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 72. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 94. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 70. Friday, sunny and hot with a high near 95. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 74.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Franciscan Health delivers advanced cancer care where every patient matters. Serving the residents of Rensselaer and beyond, we are privileged to offer personalized cancer treatments and world-class cancer services without the need to travel far. Fighting cancer is a brave battle, and our team of physicians and oncology nurses are here to support your journey of hope, healing, and triumph in the place you call home. To schedule your appointment in Rensselaer, go to franciscanhealth.org/cancercare.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Dirk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Dirk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Dirk's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Dirk's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Dirks.com.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
Your Galena insurance agent is to your financial health what your doctor is to your physical health. Don't put off making sure that you and your assets are fully protected. Call Tasha today at 219-866-0834. Galena Insurance, your Erie insurance specialist. In home, auto, watercraft business, life, and more. Experience the Galena Insurance difference. Call 219-866-0834 today.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
With so much financial uncertainty, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Christine Bogan. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for the future. After all, retirement isn't the end of the road. It's a new beginning. Call us at 219-866-3788. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Charmin, we heard you shouldn't talk about going to the bathroom in public, so we decided to sing about it.
When you're rolling Charmin, ultra soft on the party. This is more, so roll it back, everybody. Charmin's irresistibly soft and hella nice. The grip is always soft. It's our party vibe. It's cushioning things so our cheeks feel flat. So worth it. Everybody wanna touch the sky.
Charmin Ultra Soft is irresistibly soft and more absorbent, so you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin.
97.7 The Q.
Blast it, son!
Classic rock. A hard rock that rocks.
Wheatfield. Classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Do you know what day it is? It's Wednesday. Is it?
It's Wednesday. Let's do a show! Let's do a show right now. What are we doing?
The one thing that I've always wanted to do is learn how to be a radio DJ.
Good luck with that.
You are very, very boring.
You have the worst voice I've ever heard.
You're a loser! Well, good luck in radio.
I don't need luck. I need talent.
Wait, what time is it?
It's show time.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Cheryl with you here. Good morning. Thank you for being a part of the program. Thanks for hanging in Touhyville this morning. Portions of which are brought to us by KIRPC Head Start. If you've got a child between the ages of 3 and 5, now is the time to find out more about KARPC Head Start. Visit them online at KIRPC.net or on Facebook, KARPC Head Start, serving all areas of Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties for children ages 3 to 5. Also, I want to mention, we're all set. We went through our list. All right. Well, good. I'm all set. I could mention anybody. I could mention me. I can mention Cheryl. If you want to get mentioned like that, you can email Cheryl at the number 2 letter E, VILLE.com. You can get your show mentioned or your business mentioned on the show, or you could get your business commercials, all kinds of cool stuff. Cheryl at the number 2 letter E, VILLE.com. Tom just called and he said, I need to fire whoever the guy is that keeps giving you the weather because you're not getting it right. So he said we didn't get any rain.
That would be our government.
I said, listen, it said 20%. So 20% chance of rain.
I thought today was after 1. But
So
let me.
I don't know. It's fine.
Let's see.
We don't have to worry about it.
20% chance.
Tom's our friend
after 7 a.m.
So yeah.
Okay.
Well, after 7 a.m. could be from 7 a.m. till midnight tonight.
Right.
So, all right. So this makes me giggle because it's sometimes the truth is funny. So, so Rich has said, in response to you trying to lick your elbow, no, go ahead and try, Cheryl. Then he said to the dumb criminal, so close to smart, he almost had it. Then Rich says, see, there's that Charmin jingle I mentioned,
That's
LOL.
Uh-huh.
And then he goes, mention me, LOL. So Rich, we said good morning to you as soon as you said good morning. We mentioned you,
Well, but not as the love doc and resident
No,
love
I get
doc
it. I
and
get
stuff.
it. I get it. That was one of those things that I used to do to our youngest daughter. Sometimes she would act up and I felt like she was looking for attention. So I would just go, hey, Harley, we see you. Now are we good? So
God.
Listen, I never claimed to be the best dad in the world,
You were. You are.
All right. He says, now I feel better. Thank you. It's okay, Rich. We see you. We know you're there, bud. All right. So I was going to make this our dumb criminal, but then I realized that he hasn't been caught yet. I guess it still makes him a dumb criminal, but this guy's a little bit of a weirdo. Okay. So every so often you'll see a thing on the news or in the highlights on ESPN or something, like a dad at a baseball game is holding his kid and still catches the foul ball.
Yeah.
So you can do all kinds of multitask. This guy maybe shouldn't be multitasking. Police in Texas are looking for a man. The FBI is trying to identify a man accused of robbing a Texas bank while holding his small child with him when he did it. The robbery transpired at the First Convenience Bank inside a Walmart in Fort Worth, Texas, last Thursday, according to authorities. The suspect approached the bank teller, passed them a note demanding cash while he had a child in a shopping cart. After stealing the money, he pushed the cart toward the exit, grabbed the child, and fled. Authorities described him as thin, white male between the ages of 35 and 45, stood about 5'7" to 5'9". He was last seen wearing a baseball hat, black sunglasses, a multicolor fishing shirt, and khaki-colored cargo shorts with "Hey Dude" shoes.
Yeah.
Stupid. Right. That's why I said he could have been. He could have been the dumb
dangerous
criminal.
just because you're endangering a child at that point. Like, are you?
Well, yeah, that's or as Rich points out, maybe he was just trying to train her early. We try to teach our kids how to ride a bike. He was trying to teach the child how to rob a bank.
Got it. It's a trade.
Might have been one of those things you want to teach your kid early on how to do it. You got the gnat.
What do I get? Do you remember when we used to? Do you remember when we used to tell the kids we'd give them $50 if they got the fly out of the house? We used to pay for the kids.
Okay.
And we had on the refrigerator hook, where I had a hook,
Uh-huh.
and it had a fly swatter. And then I bought one that was charged to whatever it was with voltage.
Yeah,
So
I
that
have
if
that
you
too.
hit it, it's a tennis racket. It
Yep.
goes zzz.
Yep.
And so we would just say to the kids, all right, Mr. Fly's been annoying us for a few days now. We'll pay $50 to get the fly dead.
So here's the thing. You and I, we were married. We lived in the same house. We did not live the same experiences. I don't ever remember saying $50. This is the second time now you giving out $50 in Easter eggs. You're giving $50 for flies. Had I have known $50 was on the line, I would have killed the fly. I always offered the kids like $5 to do anything.
That's
this
why
is why they never did
you're
anything
not-
for me.
And you're not their favorite. Just saying.
Well, that's
Yeah, and
a
you-
given.
That's no. I'm
yeah.
saying. Nope.
They never did anything. I told them to because they were holding out till you got home for the 50. 50? My goodness. This is crazy
Well,
talk.
I mean, we could talk about how much we gave for loose teeth, like teeth that fell out.
I don't even want to know what you gave. What?
Don't you remember?
I used to
It would
give a
be like
buck.
$20
Yeah, that's-
because all I'd have is a 20
because you wouldn't have the
and a
other-
1, and you
Yeah, I
can't
do
get
remember
one.
that.
One's not
Yeah.
going to buy anything.
Oh,
So
my
now what?
goodness. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was all the time. I've not. Harley had. I mean, seriously, I think she put herself through college with what we gave her in lost baby
This
teeth.
is why. Look at, I'm broke. I'm broke now because of this. Look at this. This is why. This is how it happens. Children. All right. I saw this, got excited for a minute, and now I'm unsure. And we have unsubstantiated reports. There is a Spaceballs sequel in the works. I love
Okay.
Mel Brooks.
All right, hold
I
on.
love Blazing Saddles. I love Young Frankenstein. I have a Young Frankenstein movie poster in my office because that was one of our Halloween movies that we did.
And I bought you tickets to Young Frankenstein on Broadway.
Well, in Chicago, we went to Young Frankenstein the musical. Loved it. So I love Mel Brooks. Going way back to when I was a child, I remember going to see, I believe it was To Be or Not to Be, I think was what I saw. And maybe I'm getting the
Okay,
title
so
wrong,
I'm
but-
telling you, you had heard it wasn't going to include Mel Brooks. I'm reading it right now, and it says legendary Star Wars parody film Spaceballs is reportedly getting a sequel from Amazon MGM Studios, Josh Gad, and original creator Mel Brooks.
Okay.
15 hours ago.
All right, because the story that I'm seeing here says Mel is not writing or directing, so he might be involved. But if this isn't one of his movies, and I have to tell you, here's another reason I'm nervous about this. They redid History of the World Part 2 as a series on Hulu last year, and it was terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was not funny. It was not good. And Mel Brooks is too funny and too legendary to come to the end of his career putting out stinkers. You know, I mean, I get it. He still wants to do things. He still wants to be relevant. But man, oh man, yeah.
It says Mel Brooks is producing. I'm looking
Producing. Okay. That doesn't mean that he's writing or directing. So he's a producer, which is probably like a title they're giving him like for money. You know what I mean?
It says Mel Brooks producing and Josh Gad starring, co-writing, and producing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hope.
But
I'm gonna hold out hope that it's good. I'll probably like it if there's a lot of weird, funny Star Wars references and stuff. You know, I'll probably like it a lot because I really liked Spaceballs. But I love Mel Brooks, so I'm hoping that it's really good. I think I've told you my really quick Mel Brooks story. My grandparents were living in Florida, retired, and we're down there, and I was probably 13 or 14. And they're telling me this story about how they went with friends of theirs on their pontoon boat the week before that we were there.
Okay.
And their friend came and they started explaining who their friend is. You probably wouldn't know him. He's this old actor, writer, and he's, telling all these old stories, and it was really neat. You probably know him. He played like the grandpa on Mad About You, or he's just recently on Mad About You. And I go, Mel Brooks? They're like, yeah, you know who Mel Brooks is? And I was like, oh my God. My grandparents spent the afternoon with Mel Brooks on a pontoon boat when they lived in Florida. Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievably. I mean, this was, gosh, it had to be the late 80s at that point, late 80s, early 90s, maybe. But yeah, crazy. That was I couldn't believe that they were talking about Mel Brooks as if I had no idea who he was. So yeah, To Be or Not to Be, by the way, was the movie that I saw when I was a kid. I remember going.
Did you think
to
it was
see
stupid?
that.
Did you get it? Because when I saw it, I thought it was dumb.
I was a kid, but I just remember seeing enough of the silly things that I thought were funny that it stuck with me. So, and then, I mean, I was real young then, but yeah, as I grew up, I kept wanting to see different things of his, and they were so good. Just it was so good. So, all right, well, bing bang boom, we're all done. We got to wrap things up over on 98 Gold WIBN.
Wow.
And Rich says, I imagine it'll be like any other spoof movie these days, like Scary Movie. I'm hoping no. That's what I'm hoping. No, it's not like that. I'm hoping it's done in a better way. You know,
Rich says $50 to kill a fly and moving it.
Yeah, really, no kidding. I'm gonna start putting flies in Cheryl's house so I can make a couple of bucks. So all right. So thanks to everybody on WIBN. Over on WLQI, we're gonna take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to today's pizza quiz, and we'll end on a high note. So stick around for that.
Tri-County School Corporation is hiring. They have several openings for the 2024-2025 school year, including substitute teachers, teacher aides, cafeteria staff, and custodial positions. Looking to make a difference in the lives of kids within your own community? Now's your chance. Full-time positions include benefits such as paid time off and vacation days. Pay is competitive, varying by position and experience. To apply, go to the Tri-County School Corporation website at trico.k12.in.us/employment to start your application. Come be a part of the team at Tri-County.
Hi, this is Connor Zeck from Comfort Keepers. Alzheimer's and dementia diseases affect millions of people every year. The right care at home is critically important. 74% of family caregivers say they are concerned about maintaining their own health while caring for their loved one. Comfort Keepers not only provides the right care for your loved one, but we provide support for you too, allowing you to go back to being their spouse or child. We want to be your partner during this time of need. Call for a free in-home consultation today at 574-822-7441. Comfort Keepers rated the best in-home care for the past 2 years.
So you're telling me I can get any Quiznos 8-inch sub for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
So I can order an 8-inch Baja Chicken Club for $5.55 after 5?
Yep.
Or a Black Angus Steakhouse for $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Or a French dip, or a steakhouse cheddar, or a peppercorn steak.
For $5.55 after 5?
Yes. Only at Quiznos in Wheatfield, right across from KV.
$5.55 after 5 for any 8-inch sub at the Quiznos in Wheatfield. Cannot be combined with any other offer. Download the Quiznos app today.
Since 2005, the Sycamore Drive-In in Monticello has been serving up the best frozen custard around. Come for the frozen custard, but stay for the food. With Taco Tuesdays, Meatball Wednesdays, Soup and Salad Thursdays, along with a menu packed with mouth-watering all-American comfort food. Be sure to leave room for the best frozen custard you've ever had, with a flavor of the day and a great selection of malts, shakes, and sundaes. The Sycamore Drive-In, 923 West Washington Street behind the Bank of Wolcott in Monticello. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 to 9. Be sure to follow them on Facebook for the flavor of the day and other delicious specials. Moore Trucking in Rensselaer has been serving local businesses for over 20 years. They take pride in hauling local products from food grade to hazmat materials, which helps maintain and strengthen our local economy. To assure your products get delivered on time, call 219-866-0149 and ask about their rates. They're also looking for a few good CDL drivers. Moore Trucking is hiring mechanics. Apply in person at 1865 North McKinley Avenue or give them a call at 219-866-0149 for more details.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
Jasper County REMC is a not-for-profit electric and internet cooperative that follows 7 established cooperative principles in which they put their values into practice. One of those principles is democratic member control. Jasper County REMC is a democratic organization controlled by their members who actively participate in setting policies and making decisions. The elected representatives are accountable to the membership. For more information on Jasper County REMC, visit them online at jasperremc.com. Jasper County REMC, powering member-driven innovation.
Something amazing is happening in meteorology. Climate researchers are weathering a data storm. That's because CDW transformed their devices and infrastructure to pre-configured Lenovo ThinkPads and powerful edge-to-cloud solutions, delivering faster insights to run more accurate forecast models. So it's almost like they're controlling the weather themselves. Lenovo and CDW. Make amazing happen. Learn more at cdw.com/Lenovo client.
When something happens to your car, you might say,
My car!
but what you really need to say is something that can actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And just like that, State Farm is there to help you file your claim right on the State Farm mobile app. So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
This is the Q, 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on the Q.
This check in the news brought to us by Mindy Byer, Morgan Stanley Financial Advisor. Here's Russ Martin.
The Knox Center Township Fire Department reported one man died from severe burns on a garage fire in that city on Monday. Firefighters responded to the fire in the 600 block of South Main Street in Knox, north of the US 35 and State Road 8 intersection. The man was found outside the structure. Once treated by EMS personnel, he was transported to a local hospital before being airlifted to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he passed away. The fire took over an hour to be brought under control. The origin and cause of the fire was still under investigation, and the victim has not yet been identified. The Jasper County Sheriff's Office reported that 29-year-old Robert Ward of Wheatfield has been charged with 2 counts of intimidation following a report of an incident on June 11th. A press release from county law enforcement stated they were called to a residence approximately 4 miles northwest of Wheatfield, where a female stated there had been an argument, and she alleged the accused had threatened to harm her and to do damage to her vehicle. The press release went on to say a male friend of the victim tried to prevent Ward from re-entering the location, and the friend stated the accused threatened him as well. The release stated the 2 charges of intimidation are felonies. Rensselaer Mayor Jeff Phillips reported that sidewalks were ready to pour on Van Rensselaer Street as part of the Brick Streets project.
We're trying to maneuver around so we can make sure that our businesses aren't affected negatively by putting in our sidewalks. I know Wednesday, the City Hall is closed for Juneteenth. They're also trying to take out the sidewalks and then pour the sidewalks in front of City Hall. Hopefully, we'll get most of the sidewalks on the west side of Van Rensselaer Street poured and usable by the end of this week.
Governor Eric Holcomb and the Indiana Department of Homeland Security have announced 5 more locations in the state as part of the continued expansion of state-sponsored firefighter training. Their new locations are in Davies County, Spencer County, Blackford County, Rush County, and Orange County, bringing the total to 9 such locations in Indiana. As you may remember, one of the first 4 of these sites was awarded to Rensselaer last year, and it's well on its way to becoming operational. Fire Chief Kenny Hahn told our news department that the training site in the city will be tentatively operational by the end of August on the grounds of the fire station. Rensselaer Bomber Youth Basketball has announced that their Summer Sizzler 3-on-3 basketball tournament scheduled for this Saturday has been canceled. Organizers stated not enough teams had signed up for the event, but those teams that had will have their money returned. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Every day you listen to the news, but how is that news affecting your financial world? Things like your retirement and your kids' college fund. You need someone who can help you work towards your goals, someone to help you move forward in these times of change. Call Mindy Byer at Morgan Stanley. Mindy has 20 years of experience as a financial advisor, and she's right here in Northwest Indiana. To make an appointment with Mindy Byer, call 765-420-8433. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
83-year-old Eleanor Hoffman of DeMott passed away on Tuesday, June 11th. A visitation will be held at First Church, rural Wheatfield, today from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m., with funeral services for Eleanor Hoffman promptly following at 11 a.m. today, with Pastor John Hill officiating. Interment will be held at Holland Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 60-year-old Patrick Charles Murphy of Kentland passed away on June 11th. Visitation for Patrick Charles Murphy will be on Thursday, June 20th, from 9:30 a.m. until the funeral mass at 10 a.m. Central Time at St. Joseph Catholic Church in Kentland. Interment to follow at St. Joseph Cemetery on Thursday, with Father Sean Aaron officiating. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Brook Chapel. Condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, Juneteenth, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 7 a.m. Cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 92. Heat index values as high as 97. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 72. Thursday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 94. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 70. Friday, sunny and hot with a high near 95. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 74.
That's your forecast from the Vaughn Materials Weather Center. Call Vaughn Materials for dirt, rock, decorative stone, or mulch. Delivery available. Call 219-816-1142 or visit their website at vaughnexcavating.com.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it is time now for the Pizza Quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're calling number 7. Who's this?
Tim.
Hey, Ken, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Earlier today, we were talking about a big national company that has said now that their employees must declare if they're in a relationship with any other coworker. What company was it? Was it United Airlines, American Express, or BP Oil? What was the big company that said all the employees you got to announce if you're in a relationship with any other employees? Is it United Airlines, American Express, or BP Oil? What do you think?
BP?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's what it was. All right. Hold on a second. You got yourself a pizza. We will try and get a winner again tomorrow, right around this time.
Winners and
Breathe easy.
Well, slow down a second.
How's that
Give
for
me a
cutting out the
second.
happy?
Yeah, give me a second. Let me just get to the happy and stuff. All right. We are going to wrap things up here on this super fun Wednesday. We will put that in the rearview mirror. But before we do, we end on a high note. There we go.
I'm still happy.
Yes. Yes.
Today's ending on a high note is brought to us by Donna Ashworth and Wild Hope. So here's a poem for you. It's called Before You Sleep. Leave guilt on the floor by your slippers and robe. Your worries may nestle there too. Let shame and embarrassment slip through the door. There's no place for such things here with you. Let memories of laughter, words aimed to warm, fill up any space in your head. Remember the smiles of the people you love. Let those treasures come with you to bed. You did all you could with the day that you had. You led with that heart full of love. You toil and you care, and that's always enough. So release that dark load to above. Now rest, close your eyes, let your fears melt away. Give into the slumber you crave. You are giving your all to this cycle of life. Welcome dreams and await a new day.
All righty. That's nice. Nice one. Yeah. All right. If you missed any of the show, you can check out the podcasts on Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts, Audible, or on YouTube right there on video. You can watch the whole thing on video. I'm telling you, if you just watch a couple minutes of it, go into about an hour and a half, and the face that I make Cheryl make is priceless. I'm just telling you, it's fantastic. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Have yourself a great Wednesday, and we will see you all again right back here in Touhyville tomorrow morning. Take care.
Morocco Classic Rock lives here. 97.